Hey y'all, welcome to the live. How are y'all? We're doing an evening live. I tried to go live earlier today from my new house, but the Wi-Fi wasn't Wi-Fi enough, baby. So we took it to TikTok and did a little house tour over there live. But now we're here. So welcome, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Come on in. Hit the like button. Get in here. Sprinkle Sprinkle, how y'all doing? I know y'all are excited about what we're getting ready to talk about because I get this question so many times. I'm like, dang, do I have to make a whole video? Because y'all aren't getting it. Now, they got to like you first. Okay. So, how to get him to like you more? They already got to like you. They can't have any ulterior motives trying to, do you dirty. They have to actually like you from the start. Okay. How to get them to like you more? There's a few things you can do to get them to like you more. Maybe not 10 times more, but more than they do. Because, it's easier to just get them get them when they already like you 10 times more. But if you're just trying to work on them a little bit, I got a little something. Smirk, smirk. Thank you, Charlotte Winters. Thank you, girl. Okay, so do less. That's one. Because y'all be doing too much. Y'all gonna learn this the hard way. When you want a man to like you more, you must do less. That's number one. Let them do, in fact, ask them to do something for you, whether it's big or small. Do not volunteer to do anything for them. Do not offer to do anything. Do not offer to send them links. Do not offer them anything. You do not offer them anything. That's number one. When a man likes a woman more, he likes her because she needs him. He feels needed. When you do something for a man, he feels useless, as if you are helping him, which emasculates him. So if you want a man to like you more, you got to ask him to do something for you. It doesn't matter how big or how small. Just by you trusting him enough to put a task in his hand to do something for you increases the amount that he likes you more than if you had done something for him. Listen to me carefully. This is psychology and it is the truth. Okay. If you keep doing stuff for men, they're going to like you less and less. Okay. It's not going to register consciously, it's going to register subconsciously. And when a man likes you less and less, the more you do for him, that's why pygmies, they can't keep no man. The man be hopping ship left and right. When the women start doing too much for them, they're gone because men don't like that. Okay. It may be flattering at first, but then when it starts to sink in, it's uncomfortable. That's why you're supposed to ask them to do stuff. Okay. They'll like you more if you ask them to do stuff for you. Number two, I don't have any like specific numbers, but like here's another one. Associate yourself with positivity in everything you do. So talk positive about yourself around them. Only use positive words when describing yourself. And if you're being introduced to him by another person, make sure they're using positive words to introduce yourself or introduce you to him, because people in general, it's not just men, but anybody, they are more likely to see you in a positive way and like you more if you have a positive introduction or a positive setup before they even meet you. Okay. So if people are saying good things about you, if they're introducing you with positive words, and then, once you get to know them and you speak positively of yourself, they're going to like you more right away because it's just association. Okay. So if you pick yourself apart, if you down yourself in conversation, if you decline compliments, if you say, they're going to like you less. Okay. Way less. So that's another thing. You got to talk yourself up, and other people got to talk you up in front of him before you meet him, or you have to make sure you're associated with positive things. So good music, positive, environment, blah, 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 blah. He's going to like you more than if he met you on a rainy day in traffic, just like blah, 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 blah. So he needs to associate you with some type of positivity, whether it's, environment, weather, music, a good attitude, positive words that you use about yourself, blah, 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 right? Never downplay yourself in front of a man. He will like you less automatically. Okay. Thank you. Another way, have particular things about you. You got to be particular. I know some women feel like, oh, if I'm too extra or if I'm too particular, they're not going to like me. No, they like what's different and special about you, what's unique, what makes you stand apart from anybody else. So you must have things that you consider like special or meticulous or just special to you. For example, like if you order something and you have to have this and you have to have that in a particular way, that makes people like you more. But only if you're positive about it and it's not something that's, problem, So have little special things that you like, little intricate details about yourself that separate you and differentiate you from others. They like that you're different, okay? Whether it's getting something on the side, whether it's a particular color that you like, like more than any other, like it doesn't matter as long as it is something just different and not blah. Okay. Another thing is like when you guys are talking, look into their eyes. You got to make eye contact, darling. They say when you make eye contact with somebody, they like you way more than if you don't. So when you're talking to them, y'all got to get in them eyes. Get in them eyes. They like you more when you get in them eyes, okay? If you can't do eye contact, they're not going to like you as much as someone who can. So get in them eyes. Okay. Eye contact definitely makes them like you way more. Another thing that makes them like you more, another thing that makes them like you more is when you talk to them and you're like, hey, I don't know, I'm starting to kind of like you. I'm not sure. I'm starting to kind of like you. And then differentiate, like, find a different subject, but hint and clue that you're interested slightly after he's already approached and stuff. Don't go up to them. They have to definitely come up to you first, okay? But in the conversation, let him know that you are feeling him slightly, and then change the subject. In that moment, when they know that you're interested, it automatically makes them more attracted to you. Just to know that you're interested in them, even if you ugly, girl, even if you look like who did it and why. Just in that moment, if they feel like that you're interested or there could be a possibility of some sort of relationship there, they automatically like you more just by the thought of it, okay? Thank you for all that you do for us, Shira. Okay, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I appreciate you too, girl. But yeah, just the thought or the hope of that, even if you're not his type, even if you ain't his type, girl, just the hope and the thought that there could be something there in the future makes them like you more. I'm not going to say they like you a lot. I'm not saying that they like you enough to marry you. I just like they like you more than they did. Okay? So just think about it. They like you more than they did a second ago. That's all I'm saying. Don't get too excited. But this will help, okay? You said what? Even the ugly ladies? Yeah, you gotta listen, girl, because you never know. Of course, or smell good. You gotta smell good, y'all. Y'all know that's another thing. Smell. People remember smells so much. And if you have a unique fragrance that other people just don't have a lot or they don't wear a lot, like Love Potion number 7, shameless plug time. My perfume, Love Potion number 7. When you have a unique scent, that also makes them like you more when you smell good, when you are pleasant. Like, honestly, who don't want to smell good? Y'all got to get Love Potion number 7, y'all. Here, I'm going to link it there. Y'all pick it up. It's 100 milliliters. It's oil-based, long-lasting. You have vanilla, praline, coffee, tonka bean, ginger, cinnamon, skin musk, white floral, and candy. Okay. Very beautiful fragrance. You're going to love this. Put that on your list of perfumes to purchase. Okay. All right. Get it, ma'am. All right. So smell. Smell good. You also need some pheromones, okay? That's gonna help you, of course. Y'all could go to Code Cosmetics and use my code Sprinkle. I mean, not Sprinkle. That's not my code. I'm so sorry, y'all. My code is Shira. Not Sprinkle, girl. Shira. Shira. Put up my codes. Hold on. All right. I'm going to link it here. Use code Shira to save on your pheromones, which will make them more attracted to you in nature's way. Okay. Sugar daddy offering trips or to come to see me, but I want money for bills to say. Tell them. Say I can't even. I'm not even going to be in the mood if my bills is late, baby. Either way, I'm not going to be, thinking about having fun or anything because my bills. So make the bills an obstacle. Okay. So, I would love to go on vacation and I would love for you to come see me, but I just, I made a goal that if I don't get these bills paid in time, I'm not having any fun. So I got to figure this out. See if he offers to pay him, girl. Because if he just want to come roll around on the mattress with you or take you to be some arm candy on a vacation and he don't care nothing about you or your bills, then what makes you think that you're not disposable, darling? You know what I'm saying? You can't lose nothing you ain't got. Okay, you said he was a sugar daddy. Well, he ain't giving you no money, so how can he be a sugar daddy? That's a lie. That is Travel Travis. Okay? Don't get it mixed up, baby. Sugar daddies pay bills. So if he ain't paying no bills, he's not no sugar daddy. He's no SD. That's Travel Travis. Don't get him mixed up. Is he less likely to leave if invested? Yeah, a lot of money though. The more he spend, the more likely he's sticking around, baby. Okay. So another way to get him to like you, ask him, say, I need a favor from you before we travel. This is what you tell Travel Travis, girl. Will you do me a huge favor? Or will you do me a small favor? Or will you just do me a favor? Don't tell him what it is. It's like, what? Well, I don't know if you can do it. Well, just tell me what it is. Get them all excited, like, then say, okay, well, it would be such a favor if you just paid my bills this month so I could travel with you. Turn Travel Travis into bill paying Bob, baby. Okay, Travel Travis don't stay on the roster too long unless it's vacation season. But if you're trying to get bills paid, you either need a bill paying Bob and a Travel Travis, or you just need him to pay your bills before y'all travel. So which one's gonna be? Okay. Yes. You said any tips on dating a celebrity? Stand in line. Wait your turn. Sprinkle, sprinkle. But you got to be where they at. Stand in line, wait your turn, and be where they at. That's it. How do you get a nonchalant man to reply? By talking to another one. Why do you want a nonchalant man? Don't you want him to actually like you and do stuff for you? I don't need a nonchalant man to reply to me, baby. Update. Your ENT doctor, he took you shopping yesterday and spent a lot, but he was also complaining about the prices. Girl, tell him you got to get more money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So I know this inflation is crazy, ain't it? Good thing you got some money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Can you act out finding out a man is cheating on you? What's new, baby? How can I act that out? All right, let me act it out. Let me show you what to do. Because some of y'all be overreacting. Don't say too much. The less you say, the better. Be very unbothered. Be like, you know what? Come here. Oh, you do me a favor. Like, act like you finna just ask him something. And like, sure, honey. What do you want? Come here. I just want you to do me a favor. I'm so sorry. Are you busy? No? Okay, come here. Then pull up your evidence. Can you read that for me? He's going to be like, then he's going to see that he's busted. And then you're going to be like, then you're going to scroll to the next screen with your request, whether it's the car, whatever you want him to buy you, some property, some land, whatnot. And then you need to say, you know what? I was looking at this and I think I want to go test drive it. What do you think? The down payment is only such and such and such and such, and the payments would be this much. I think we should go get it. What do you think? Put it in my name. I mean, need a new car. What about you? You want to get me a car? Really? Okay, let's go to the dealership. Then we go into the vet. Get your shots, all your medical records, veterinarian records up to date. And, we ain't finna roll around no time soon, but I'm finna be driving a nice new vehicle. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's what you do. That's how you handle it, baby. What advice would you give a 26-year-old? Only for life money at this point. Don't go. You shouldn't be dating no type of dust. Too old. All right. You should only be dating men with money at 26. Period. If you date anything that's broke, you waiting on any type of potential over there, you wasting your time. Sprinkle. That's what you should be doing at 26. Getting your life together, loving yourself, being your best self, and not dating no type of dust. Your dusty days should be gone. Okay? Should be up by now. Not talked in a couple of days because of a fight. We're talking about marriage, and he said he can't stop thinking about me, and I want to know how I've been feeling. Should I say I miss him to want him to chase? Huh? So y'all are already fighting and talking about marriage, and you still want to. Y'all sound confused. Just get his money, girl. Okay, who's talking about me? Who's future faking each other? Because this sounds like some future faking. Is he even paying bills yet? You shouldn't even be talking about marriage until all bills is paid. What to do if he says I'm too nonchalant? Ask him for some money. That ain't nonchalant. That's very blunt. Does this work on ladies? Trying to see if it's worth it to jump into the lady pool since you see so many men doing this to other men. Sporting, I don't know, ma'am. You got to go ask the ladies. Do it work on y'all? I don't think so. It might not work as good as it works on a man, darling. But to get people to like you, that works on anybody. The first couple of minutes of the video, yeah. That works on pretty much anybody. You just landed a job at a luxury beach club residence. Okay. What would you advise me to be for finding a provider? Smile, make eye contact. Have a personality. That's for sure. Smile and make eye contact and have a personality. Use their first names when you speak to them. They'll feel like it's a more personalized service, and then they'll feel more connected to you and may want to reach out if they like you, girl. So you give them that personalized service. See what they want to do. And just give you, they want to get your number or whatnot. Asking for money to me makes me feel greedy. Okay, well you said why not? You said you don't want to be nonchalant, so ask for money. It ain't greedy. You're a woman. You're supposed to ask for money, girl. Okay, do you think the church feels greedy for passing that stinking collection plate around 4 times during the service? They sure don't. Okay. Nah, go get your money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said they ask you for you know what? They ask you for stuff, but you can't ask them. Girl, I'm asking everybody for money. If it's a man in my face, he getting asked for some money. He start talking about money, I'm asking him for money. If he start touching on his wallet, I'm asking him for money. If he starts to bore me, I'm asking him for money. Or to buy something or something. Okay. He said, be as audacious as they are. Exactly, girl. If you think stop caring what other people think. Closed mouths don't get fed. Okay. All these women out here who are getting money from these dudes, if they felt the way you felt, they wouldn't be getting nothing. You got to look good. You got to be self-obsessed. You got to know the right target, and you got to ask them. Give me some money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Right? You said, congratulations on my new home. Thank you. I'm slowly getting there, girl. It's fun though. I love decorating it so far. It's gonna be so fun. Once I get it, like all my good pool furniture. We already been swimsuit shopping, but it's gonna rain this weekend and all week. So I asked for money. He said I should be patient. Okay, then stop talking to him. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How long y'all been talking? Have you a roster? Can you please share if dark girl, you got the wrong channel, baby. Wait till I get on my other channel. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't mix it up, baby. I have 2 separate channels. Wait till I get on the other one. Or, you can write me on my Patreon if you remember. Thank you. But you're in your old house. Yeah, baby, I got 2. You didn't know? I was in my other house this morning. And I'll be there tomorrow. Clean my camera. Girl, I knew it looked a little dirty. Oh, find a little cleaner. Oh, here it is. Hopefully this works. Hold on, y'all. Wiping the camera. Is that better? Actually, that's worse. Dang. Hold on. I have like this. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to clean it off. I have this like sticky stuff on there. That's what that was. It's like, ooh, I look interesting with that. Hold on, girl. I'm gonna put some hand sanitizer on it. It has alcohol. Maybe that'll help it. I need some Windex. There you go. Shout out to the Tush Land. I use that to clean the lids. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It worked. I had one of these little things where you like put it over your camera and you close it. You know, these little things. And it was like sliding. And a little goop was getting on it. I'm so sorry. Okay. That's better now. I can see y'all. Mm-hmm. Yay. All right, let me read what y'all talking about. Okay, how to get him to like you more. Okay, let's get back on the subject. Smiling. Oh my gosh. Smiling. If you got resting face, nope. You gotta start to smile. You gotta smile. When you see him and you smile, that's positivity. They love that. It boosts their energy, their ego, and their happiness. And they like you more. They associate you with happiness, ego boost, and positivity. Therefore, they like you more. They'll put you in a category of favor versus resting face. You know? So even when you're just sitting there, have some type of smile on your face. I don't care if you're just sitting there talking to nobody. Just have some type of smile. No resting face. If a man approaches you and he sees a smile, or if you smile when you see him or greet him, and you also make some eye contact, they like you more than they would have if you hadn't done that. Okay? That's it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You going to a hotel bar? Nope. I never told y'all to go to no hotel bar. I said restaurant bar. All right, get it together. It don't matter which if you go to a hotel bar, they're gonna think you a you know what. Okay. So go to a restaurant bar. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're following your advice. Okay, yeah, follow my advice and don't go to a hotel bar. Go to a restaurant bar because that is my advice. Okay, no hotel bars. I don't know why y'all keep doing that. Ugh. Got involved with superior, felt disrespected by him, quit job, and he didn't pay me. Don't want to be asking because of ego and pride. Just call his boss. Cut contact now. Everything else to do. I stupid for not asking for girl? I would have asked for my money the same day. Well, just pay me and I'll be good. Here's my check. Start talking loud. He'll pay you before you start talking louder. You understand? That's it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Tell him you coming up there unless he send you your check quick via whatever way he gonna send it to you electronically. Say, well, I'm gonna come up there tomorrow if I don't get my check. I'm gonna come up there and talk to HR and stuff. Tell him you finna come talk to somebody about your check if he don't go ahead and send it through. Look, y'all, there's levels to this. When y'all are talking about restaurants, some people don't know what nice restaurants are. Some people go to mediocre restaurants. Some people go to really nice restaurants. Some people go to, chain restaurants. Look, if people aren't ready to get to the same, let them start where they at. Okay, let them start where they at. If they can pull there, they're going to be able to pull better people at nicer restaurants later on down the line. They're not comfortable with going to the Michelin star restaurants yet. Okay, they only know a certain thing, and that's where they're gonna go until they graduate from that. All right. You said 47-year-old backdating younger men pursue you, help. Ask them for money. They'll disappear quick. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Say, I like providers only. That means they're too young and they're nice. Only date providers, right? Full providers. So goodbye. Made the mistake that one sugar daddy knows about the other and has been spending less on me. Can't undo it. But now what can I do to make him spend more? What tactics so I don't sound whiny? Okay, you got caught. You weren't 10 steps ahead. Learn your lesson. Okay. There's nothing I could do if you're getting caught, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Can't be getting caught. Or you could say, I really needed something and I didn't want to ask you. So my dad's friend, tell him his old daddy friend, offered to help me. Lie. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Lie and say it was your dad's friend. That was, you called your dad for help and he suggested his friend to help you out with certain things. He was trying to help you find a new job or something. Girl, lie. Learn how to lie because I can't help y'all when y'all are not smart enough to stop getting caught. Okay. If you're going to do this, you got to be smarter. Okay. You got to plan stuff, write it down, be careful, save different phone numbers under a different name. Come on. One of my roster ghosted 7 months ago and is back saying he had family problems and was sorry. What should I reply? Just in time. My car is messed up. Tell him just in time. Your car needs some work. Get this money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Just in time. Miracles do happen. Okay. Get that re-entry fee, ma'am. Get that re-entry fee just in time. Tell you know what? I was sitting over here trying to figure out some stuff, what I was going to do. I was just at the end of my wits, and here you come. Hallelujah. Just in time. I need A, B, C, and D. I need this much money. I'm so glad you're back. Get this money, girl. Can introduce your problem on the first date. Girl, if your problem, in the beginning of this video, if you want a man to like you more, you got to associate yourself with positivity. So after you associate yourself with positivity, you're all smiling, he likes you 10 times more. You can ask for whatever you want. But if he don't like you 10 times more, you better be quiet. Because he's not going to do it. You got to present the issues, but not ask. You're going to say, oh, I'm saving up for this and this and that. And, sometimes I have to pay for Aunt Ethel's mortgage and then I have to play catch up. Sometimes I work overtime or help my sister out. And I'm always doing a little bit extra to get a little extra money here and there because it's so hard out here. But, I make it. I stay very positive. And, each day I'm blessed because, I wake up with air to breathe. So how are you? How's your day? You make them feel like they can do something for you if they want to. But you ain't complaining and you're not negative. Okay. They like you 10 times more, just ask them. Should we? What? Yeah, you shouldn't. Some of these people going to do it whether I tell them to or not. So that's why I'm going to help people because they're going to talk to men just because they look good. Not even if the men don't like them. They just going to try. They're going to keep trying until they wake up one day. So at least I can help them get a little bit liked, a little bit more than they normally, these guys normally do. But honestly, if a man don't like you 10 times more, it's a wrap anyway. It's not gonna last. Y'all just waste time over there. You told him what I like in a man. He ignored and kept messaging me every week. I responded with links and told him I'll answer when he buys. Okay. Then he'll give up soon or he'll bother you even more. But if he keeps bothering you, send him an unblock fee and then block him. All right, sprinkle. That's all you got to do. Unblock fee and then block. If they're not getting the message, okay? Tell them it's an unblock fee too. It's like unblock fee, send the invoice or send the Cash App or the PayPal or whatever request, and then block them. If you want to talk to you again, you're going to have to pay. Sprinkle. Another way for people to like you more is to listen to them without interrupting. Let them talk. And really hear what they say. Listen to them without interrupting. Let them go. And look like you're interested in what they're talking about and keep eye contact, even if you ain't. Okay. They will like you more just for doing that. When you interrupt them, they actually like you less. So don't interrupt them. That's with anybody, not just a man. It goes for anybody. All right. How do you deal with bitter husband who don't do anything with you together, but does things with his family? And girl, go do something by yourself with other people. It's time for you to go get you a side dude. It's called side dude time. When your man, your husband stops dealing with you, go deal with another one. Okay. I love how when you read in chats, you don't say I. Well, I'm trying to read them for y'all because people might clip it, of course, and think that I'm talking about myself. So I don't do that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Anyway, I don't want y'all problems being mine, girl. But honestly, if your husband is not doing anything with you, go do something with somebody else. Simple as that. Problem solved, baby. He doing stuff with other people. You gotta find some people to do stuff with too. Use his money though. Go have fun on his dime. And you don't need him, girl. Just need him to pay bills. When he realizes you're not gonna wait around on him no more, and you're gonna do whatever you want to do, when you want to do it, how you want to do it, with who you want to do it with, then I start paying attention and ask, "Oh, where are you going? Who are you going with?" Then he'll start chasing again. Right now, you're too predictable, most likely. Right now, you want to go with him. When you start going places without him and not inviting him, that's when he's gonna start paying attention, man. Gotta let him chase. Can I come? No, it's just girls. No, I'm gonna be out for a while. You're not gonna like it. Let him know that you don't need or want him in going with you. Then he's gonna be more interested in trying to go places with you, especially if you start looking good. Do you look good? Told him I needed my hair done without asking. He said he will give me the cash tomorrow, and I know he's gonna want to touch up on me. So I told him I also need to get my lashes done, so might as well. Okay. I don't believe in asking for chump change. If you gonna ask a man for some money, it got to be some real money, honestly. Unless y'all are in college or in high school, that no, I'm not asking for hair and nail money. I need like real money. This guy ghosted for 2 days. I sent a cash app. He sent $1 and keeps texting me, and he's like 15 years older. Ghosted for 2 days. You sent cash app. He sent $1. Okay. Unblock fee, then block. Send him an unblock fee. Tell him how much it is to get blocked, and then block him. Sprinkle, sprinkle. This is it. What should I talk on first date? I attract rich ones, but they all want me to listen like a therapist. I have the learn, but what? They learn from me? Okay. Learn how to change the subject into whatever you want to talk about. Okay. So give them eye contact, smile. Oh, really? That's so interesting. Wow. You're so smart. But anyway, I'm not a therapist. Keep saying you ain't a therapist. Anyway, yeah, I'm not a therapist, but you sound like, you really should, just do what makes you feel best. Do what's best for you. Just keep telling them you ain't no therapist. And if you keep talking like you are, send them a cash out for 150 and put in the notes therapy session. Okay? That's all you gotta do. Say that's he'll look on his phone like, oh, I'm getting a text. Oh, it's from you. Therapy session. 150. Yeah, that's my hourly rate since you just made me into a therapist when I told you I wasn't. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He's gonna laugh. You might send it too, girl. You never know. How to ask for money without sounding desperate or broke. I only date providers. You could say that from the beginning. They're not looking around knowing they ain't got no money to give you. And you tell them what you need, what you're saving up for, what you like, where you want to go, what you're trying to accomplish, even if it's all lies. You tell them about Aunt Ethel, how you paying her mortgage, even though you don't even have an Aunt Ethel. But you tell him some stuff. He's like, oh yeah, I was just at Aunt Ethel's. Yeah. I go to check on her like every other day. She lives alone. She's old. She's elderly. And sometimes I have to pay her mortgage because she doesn't get enough money. Like she's on a fixed income. So I help out with Aunt Ethel. And then, I'm saving up for this and I'm saving up for that. And like, I really love flowers, but sometimes, I buy them for myself just to have something pretty to look at because I'm saving up for a nicer place to live and, just a little beautiful, bouquet of flowers just brightens my day and keeps me positive. I also like, going on vacations, but it's been hard lately because I haven't been able to get anywhere, taking care of Aunt Ethel and all, but, I try to be a good person. That's what I really strive on. I really like helping other people and doing nice things for people. But tell me a little bit more about you. You seem like such a really good guy. You're so smart. I was talking to you on the phone. You're so smart. Oh my gosh, I learned so much from you just in that one conversation. I was like, wow. Okay, learn how to talk, learn how to lie, learn how to get your money. Okay? Because y'all don't, it's like y'all are missing some pieces. Learn how to lie and embellish and talk and get this money. Stop trying to interview people. Start dropping hints and clues and ways for them to get you your money. Start setting up the lure for Aunt Ethel on the first conversation. Get to the money. Y'all are sitting over there acting like Free Food Freddy is going to be your future husband. This man is really rich. He got money. Then from the first conversation, you need to be telling them all these things. Okay? Now, get to work because y'all sitting over here talking about stupid stuff. What's your favorite color? Do you have any sisters or brothers? You're asking dumb questions. You need to be getting to the money. This ain't 20 questions. This is 20 ways you can get me my money. That's what the date needs to be about, okay? You asking 20 questions, you need to be telling him 20 ways to get you your money. Do you understand? All right. Sorry, I got a little bit passionate there. Just wanted to say thank you for all that you do for us. You are welcome, girl. I'm trying to help y'all get y'all money. You know, y'all need to get something. But don't make it a complaining spree. Remember, keep a smile, use positive words, ask them about themselves, tell them how smart they are, boost their little ego, or you throw your little Aunt Ethel up in there, your little savings, or you want to travel, you want to sing, you got your eye on something. You lost the earring the other day, but you say, you know what? If it's meant to be, I'll find it. Tell me you lost your diamond earring the other day and you're really sad because those were your only pair and you like really saved up for two because gifts jewelry anymore. Anyway, so dropping hints and clues left and right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, how can you fake a pregnancy as a good actress? Okay, you gotta really get into the role, ma'am. Pretend you're an actress and you're playing a pregnant woman. Get into it. Oh my gosh, I'm having indigestion and heartburn. Must be from the baby. I forgot to take my prenatal vitamin today. Get into it, ma'am. Lie. Know how to lie. I'm too old to be having kids anymore, but start making up lore. Start lying. You a divorced and abusive Dusty. Oh my goodness. New man pays bills and proposing in Paris. Oh, this autumn with dream ring. I never been happier and healthier and more thriving thanks to your chat responses 18 months ago. Oh, thank you, ma'am. Good luck. Look, and congratulations, ma'am. Get that ring. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I know that's right. Someone said I skipped a super chat. Hold on. Mm-mm. Already answered these. Mhm. Okay, you're talking about dating apps. I don't believe in them. You said Shira, dating apps are so useful. I post when I need help, like mechanic or moving furniture, and a ton of guys volunteering for free. They just tell, I just tell them they'd be my hero, and that's all they need to hear. Okay, so they're useful. Okay, so you just got free services. Okay, well, if it's free, shoot. Look, she says she's using dating apps for free labor. I can't be mad at that, but you know what? It's hilarious. I need some trees trimmed. You got a tree trim over there, girl? Just want to say thank you for all you do for us. Thank you, girl. You're welcome. You're 40, smart and affectionate, but so heartbroken by men that I don't know if it's worth. Girl, you're doing too much already. I can tell in your conversation you're a giver. You need to be a taker from the start. You're too nice. That's why you get taken advantage of. Okay? You got to be a taker, not a giver. Usually in relationships, when you get heartbroken, it's because you gave too much and you didn't get enough in return. That's the problem. Sorry, I have to multitask here. All right. Make them do more for you, do less for them. You need to find a man that likes you way more than you like them and hold yourself back from doing too much. Okay. In relationships, women naturally want to do the most when they feel like this is the man that I really like. When you feel that feeling, do less. Mm-hmm. If you don't want to date anymore, then take a break, girl. Yeah, sprinkle, sprinkle. Till you learn how to be mean and ask for stuff. Then you go back up in there. All right. You be mean after you get the stuff. You be nice. Then when they stop giving you the stuff, you get mean. Why? Because they remember the nice person and they're looking for her. Where's she at? She don't come out until she get what she want. Mm-hmm. You said if you listen to music about emptying men's pockets, that's right. Start listening to some music that helps you with your goals. Hmm? I'm having a custom couch made. And I'm trying to correspond with this person. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Someone says, what music should we listen to? Girl, tell us some music to listen to. I have like a gold digging playlist or a sprinkle playlist on my channel with a few good songs. Mm. Okay. Y'all, I'm trying to get a custom sofa made. Anybody want to pay the balance on it? All right. Sprinkle. Thank you. Someone said, congrats on the new house. They're asking me what day I can come in. Mm-hmm. You made a sprinkle playlist on Spotify? Yeah. I'll just make a upload playlist of when you trying to get dressed to go out and freestyle, play that music, And also music like puts you in a good mood as well. And you have a goal in mind, you're not gonna be thinking stupid either. You listening to the right type of music and you're gonna fall in love with Free Food Freddy. You're gonna be thinking about your money. Okay. Sprinkle. What would be a smart strategic move to secure reform marriage and include clearly in the prenup? Cheating clause. You know you're gonna get paid because you know they be cheating. A guarantee way to get paid is after every child he gives you a certain amount of money if you have babies, and a cheating clause. If he cheat, get caught cheating, you get this much money, whether you divorce him or not. Okay. Sprinkle. You said, where did I find my playlist? I made it. It's on my main page on YouTube. Just click playlists, and it'll say sprinkle playlist. Okay. I was telling people they should tell me what to add to it because I stopped adding to it. Okay. What? How to make a man chase you by not wanting them and making them make sure they like you way more? You got to do less. The less you do, the more they chase. The less you're interested, the more they're interested. Okay. The less you do, the less you talk, the more you leave them wanting more, the more they're going to change. You got to leave them wanting more. The art of making a man want more, leaving them wanting more, most women don't know how to do this. And it gets on my nerves because y'all do too much. Y'all talk too much. They have to end the phone conversation with you because you won't shut up and get off the phone first. You know what I'm saying? You got to leave them wanting more. That's when they chase. Y'all be doing way too much typing paragraphs, responding 2 seconds after they text you. You know what I mean? When you start understanding that a man like challenge, chase, you don't have to do nothing but leave them wanting more. Okay? End it fast. Don't be on the phone all day with him. Talk to him for 2 minutes, hang it up. Oh, I'm so sorry, I have to go. Yeah, that will keep them anticipating the next time they speak to you. If you're on the phone for an hour and then they have to find an excuse to get off, you're not leaving them wanting more, you're leaving them over stimulated, over immersed in you, and they don't want to talk to you for some time because they're sick and tired of you. You understand? So leave them wanting more. Get off the phone before they can get off the phone. That's number one. If they're ending the conversation before you are, it's a problem. Big problem. Okay. So find ways to get off the phone before he can. End it quick. Leave him wanting more. Yes. If you're going to stay on there all day and he's got to get you to get off the phone or find an excuse to get off the phone, it's going downhill. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're supposed to be off that phone. You don't stay on that phone all day either. You get on and get off. Get on and get off. Your conversation should be no longer than 5 minutes, and maybe that might be even too long. Okay. Okay. Keep it short. And don't be texting all day. Back and forth. Got to leave them wanting more. How are they supposed to ask you out on a date and want to see you in person if they got you on the phone all the time? You know? How are they supposed to get excited when you call if you're always calling? How are they supposed to miss you and wonder where you are if they don't have to? You know? So it also gets them to like you more. Have you ever heard the phrase, the very common phrase, absence makes the heart grow fonder? Yeah. You're too available, they don't like you. You're less available, they like you more. Not impossible, but less available. Okay? Yeah. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You say you've been doing it so wrong. Yeah, girl, you got to pull back, girl. Flip the script. Get off the phone first. Leave them wanting more. That's it. Talk less. They'll be wondering what you're doing, who you're talking to, what you're doing, when you're going to call them next, when you're going to answer the phone, when you're going to respond, when can they talk to you again. Then they're going to be like, oh, when I talk to her, I'm going to tell her this and I'm going to tell her that. I'm going to be excited to talk to you again because you're not always on the phone with them. So that's going to make them look forward to your conversation and they like you more. And when you're on the phone with them, if you're speaking, you need to sound like you're smiling, not like you're frowning, not like you're half asleep, but you need to sound like you're smiling. You can hear a smile through the phone. That's going to get them to like you more and want to chase you. If they feel like, oh, she likes, talking to me, that makes them like you more than they do. Okay. So they need to hear that smile through the phone. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said you be chopping it up. Get off that phone. Don't nobody care. All right. The less you talk, the more they miss you, the more they want to chase. You get in, have a little good, quick conversation. The longest you need to be on there is 5 minutes. If you're on there longer than 5 minutes and you ain't talking about no money or no business, get off. Okay. Here you go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They like you more for that too. Okay. Think about it. If you just need somebody to talk to on the phone and you don't have an emotional support animal, just call another person you're not really interested in. You know what I'm saying? But the one that you really like and that you're interested in and you want him to chase, you be on the phone with him way less. Okay. If you just gotta have somebody to talk to all night long and text all day long, get you a friend, get you somebody else to do that with. But the guy that you really like and want that money from, you got to make sure he stay chasing. You're not too available and you're not on the phone with him all the time. Okay. And that way, like when he texts or when you call or text or whatever, and you are on the phone with the other one that you really don't care for, that's not the real target. And then the other one texts, See, you're already occupied, you're busy. Now you could text him back calmly and not so desperate because you're already talking to somebody else. Come on. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He said he makes him appreciate your time because he don't get much of it. Exactly. Okay, yeah. You say you learned the hard way? I know, girl. You got a new battery on. We got a new battery. Get off that phone, girl. And no matter how long you want to stay on it, talk to somebody else instead that you don't really care if they chase or not. So talk to free food, girl. If you're trying to hold out for bill paying Bob and provider Pete. Okay. Talk about food in the restaurant y'all for to go to because you know that's all he can do. Hey, free food Freddy, how you doing? Where are we going to eat next week? This new restaurant opened up. I'm ready to go. I saw the menu. I looked it up. Talk to Free Food Freddy about where y'all going to eat next, since that's all he should do for you. And then when the other dude texts you, you're like, oh, okay. You're not going to be all extra, like, wordy with him. Do you believe in being exclusive without a title? It's been 3 months and I agreed early. If not, do you think there's karma and still seeing a girl? If you don't get off with that dumb question, let me tell you something. You're single until you married. You're single until you're married. If you letting a man control you because he been taking you out to eat for 3 months, something wrong with you, man. Is he paying bills for 3 months? Because I don't want to be claimed or claim anybody unless they paying some bills. Number 2, is this man a provider? What's he providing besides free food? You over there trying to be exclusive to Free Food Freddy, ma'am. Has he bought you any gifts? Have you got any jewelry? It's been 3 months, man. What y'all been doing? Has bills been paid? Is he paying bills? That's all I need to know. That's what y'all need to start off with. That yes, he pays all the bills. Blah, blah, blah. Don't come in here asking me about no man you've been seeing for 3 months that's only bought you food. Okay? We don't count them. That's Free Food Freddy. You just use him for food, okay? Because that's all he can do for you. Now, if this man is paying some bills, you getting him car note, what's he doing? Why do you need a title so bad from Free Food Freddy? It's my question. Because if it's not bill paying Bob, I don't need no title. I don't want to be associated with Free Food Freddy in an exclusive relationship. Why do you? Someone said secure the bag, not the doggy bag. That's right. Honestly, that's true. Girl, you need a real bag, not no doggy bag. Girl, come on. Your karma is the time you wasted talking to Free Food Freddy. That's the karma. I don't even believe in karma, but if I did, that would be yours. You already wasted your time. You good. You're clear. You're clean, man. You've already wasted your time with Free Food Freddy being exclusive. You should have been had 3 months worth of car notes paid by now, girl. Or at least 2. Y'all, this is not a dating channel. This is a get your money channel. What to do if he's too pervy? Be very greedy. Start talking about money when he start talking about pervy things. Start talking like, oh, you know what? There's this really cute dress that I saw and it costs so much money. I'm saving up for it. Oh yeah, and I need to do this and I need to do that. And yeah, just ignore everything he's saying and start talking about stuff that costs money. I missed your super chat. Hold on, girl. Hold on. Ask Ask him to pay your car insurance. He said, yes. I just texted him about it last time. I reminded, said, since we're going to a festival, he's taking me on a trip this weekend. He thought he could get a break. Okay, where's your other one? Okay. These men can't afford what y'all want from them. That's why y'all need to have several. You can give him a break by talking to another one at the same time. Go to the festival with that one and go find Bill paying Bob. Bam. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Insurance Ian, whatever you want to call him. Go get you another one. Where's the other one? You need to be dating more than one. That way, when he doesn't do what he says he's going to do, you could definitely go call the other one. This man is trying to have fun. He's not paying anything for you. He's paying to take you to a festival, which means he's enjoying that too. He ain't doing too much for you individually. He's using you as arm candy, and so he doesn't have to go alone. You're doing him a favor, actually. Okay. You're in his presence for the price of a festival ticket and a weekend getaway. Okay. You're not getting no bills paid. When you come back, your bills are still due, ma'am. This is why, if you're going to date these travelers, you need to have a bill paying Bob on the side, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What if you aren't sure if he's providing more for someone else? Just double what you want and make sure you get it on time. Okay. You just double what you want. It don't matter if he's giving somebody something else. You're getting double, girl. Save it and spend some, save some. Don't worry about other people. Worry about your goals and worry about yourself. Double what you want. That way, if he is giving to somebody, you're going to have to choose who to give to if you're asking for double. Oh, your boyfriend retires you and pays all the bills, but how do I get an allowance? By telling him to give you a direct deposit each month for money. Just say, you know what? I don't like always having to ask you for stuff, so just put me on direct deposit every month for this much money. You can do it online right here. All right. Give me your routing number. Blah, 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 blah. You know how to do it, girl. Figure it out. You can do it online real quick in 2 minutes. Get them on direct deposit every month. Same amount every day. On the same day of the month, have him have a direct deposit. Just tell him what to do. Like, oh, you know what? You're so sweet. You're so kind. You know what? All my friends says you're the best boyfriend ever. Da, 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 da. Now all you got to do is put me on direct deposit now. Yeah, so I can have some money to go do stuff with. I have to ask you all the time in case you're not there or available. I don't. The other day I was trying to use. The other day you was trying to use your card, and you were scared. Don't say it didn't go through. Just say you were scared it wasn't going to go through, because you can't remember what you spent. So this man was offering to pay for it behind me because I was trying to look for a different card, and so that's why I usually put me on direct deposit, because this man was trying to pay for me. All right, sprinkle. He was hoping I was having trouble. He was waiting for me to have trouble just so he could take your place. Tell him. Some women be going to the grocery store getting their groceries paid for. Okay. There be men waiting out there to pay for your stuff sometimes. Don't get caught. Your man don't need to be caught slipping, so you make sure you got an extra one on the side if you need one, and you double what you need. When you tell them what you need, always double it, and make sure they got a way to get you your direct deposits. Okay, that's it. What do you do if he hasn't responded to a re-entry fee he provided before? Sent him a Venmo request for $3K. Okay, send it again. But if he doesn't reply to the re-entry fee, y'all are playing a game now. This is why you need more than one, so that when he's sitting over there simmering on what he wants to do, you're not missing a beat because you're talking to another one that's also giving you money. Okay, so he's on the back burner waiting to come out of the unblock fee or the re-entry fee. When he misses you enough, or if you don't find nobody better, he's going to go ahead and pay it. When he gets lonely or whatever, he's going to go ahead and pay it. But you're not skipping a beat because you're dating other people. Do you understand? If you keep texting him, the whole point of a re-entry fee is it's stupid. Because if you're going to contact him, if you're going to talk to him, don't even send a re-entry fee. If you can't just send a re-entry fee and let him sit there and think about it and actually pay for it, then what's the point? You're just going to talk to him for free? Just because he paid one time doesn't mean he's going to continue to do it. Some men only give you a little bit one time and that's it. That's all they got. Or they're not going to continue to do that. So sometimes you just got to cut your losses and keep it moving. If he can't pay the reentry fee, he doesn't even like you. He doesn't like you enough to talk to you again. He doesn't like you enough to give you any money. He doesn't like you enough to pay that reentry fee. Why? Because if he once gave you money and he stopped, obviously he can't afford it. Or he doesn't think that he should be paying for you. So therefore, next. When maybe 6 months down the line, he'll pay it. Maybe 2 months down the line, he'll pay it when he misses you. Maybe he'll go out there and not find anything better and he'll come back and pay that reentry fee and start talking to you again. And that's what it's really for, to keep people that don't like you enough out of your way. Okay? He don't like you enough to pay it, he don't need to be in your life. That's it. Because aren't you looking for somebody to give you that money? Right? If he's not the one, you're going to still be wasting time talking to him. You're going to waste more time trying to get money out of him. He's just going to future fake you, tell you this, tell you that. You're going to be talking to him. Now you're talking again. Now this, now that. What's the point of the reentry fee? The whole point of the reentry fee is to keep people away that don't do what they say. And who ghost, who don't respect your time or you. It's to keep them away. You let them back in for free, you're allowing it. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Another way to get people to like you more is to have boundaries. People like people that have boundaries because they know who they are and they're confident. Confidence and boundaries make people like you more because they know they can't walk all over you and they have to respect you. And your confidence is also what makes them like you more. Men love a confident woman, okay? You make them feel like a better person because they chose you to talk to versus some doormat, blabbermouth, low self-esteem person that downs themselves when they start talking to them. Like they felt like they chose wrong, But a highly confident woman, when a man introduces himself to her, he likes her more when she's confident because he felt like he chose correctly out of all the people in there. Oh, I chose right. This person has good mind and high confidence, high standards. I chose correct versus, versus that. So confidence makes men feel like you are worthy of respect and that you value yourself on a high level and they chose correctly. Okay. Just think about this. If you were meeting a man and he was insecure and talking about all his flaws and, nervous and asking dumb, stupid questions, you would like, dang, I chose wrong. And you would like him a lot less, right? Same thing with women. They're going to like you when you're more confident. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said you're starting a business, you're thinking of skirt sets. If you sew really well, do an Etsy store. Start off small on Etsy. But you see, the bad thing about starting, like, I don't mean to burst your bubble, but fast fashion will steal your ideas and your clothes, and they'll be on the mass market in like a month from now, selling them for 1/4 of the price. So if you're gonna do handmade stuff, and you're going to take the long route and buy the material and hand sew everything and it's cute and somebody's just going to steal the idea. You know what I'm saying? So work smarter, not harder. Buy the stuff wholesale that's already made and then sell it on a store. Buy your stuff wholesale, then sell it. Don't even put in the effort or the work because it's going to get stolen. Unless you are going to patent it, but they can still steal it if they change a few things that's different from the patent. So you know what I mean? Your stuff's going to get stolen quick if you're trying to do stuff like that. Best to buy it wholesale, already made, and just pick out something cute that you think people are going to buy. You know, sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. What? How do you ask a man to pay? Just hand him the bill, girl. It's like, I'm so glad I have such a good provider, and then hand him the bill. I'm so glad my man is such a gentleman, and hand him the bill. You're not supposed to be paying on dates anyway, girl. That's crazy. Okay. All right. Well, if you're going to do a business where you're going to design something, be prepared to be stolen from. It's the world we live in. You can't play fair in an unfair world, but just be prepared. I make content and they steal my content. And they still think, they steal my stuff and still come over here live and act like we besties. So if they steal content, what make you think they're not gonna steal your idea and how you design stuff? Or they gonna steal that 2 seconds, gonna be on Shein in 2 weeks. All right. And you ain't gonna see no money on it. It's gonna be on Shein for $10. So if you sell your stuff, make sure you're selling other stuff to compensate you as well for when the idea gets taken, okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Another thing, okay. Pausing. Pausing before you speak while making eye contact. Because it literally means that you're thinking about what you're going to say to him. You're looking into his eyes. And that pause creates anticipation. Like, oh my gosh, what's she going to say? Da, 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 da. You know? And then, of course, smile when you're speaking to him. And speak positively, whatever it is. The more positive you speak, the more he associates you with positivity and favor, which means he'll like you more naturally, subconsciously. You won't even realize it. So stop using a lot of negative words. This is one thing. Y'all got to get the negative words out of your vocabulary. Okay? You got to be conscious of what you're doing. So you can practice by every day. You need to take the negative words out of your vocabulary. You need to write down all the words that you're using and try to replace them with more positive words. Okay. And it needs to become a habit. And this will also improve every other aspect of your life as well. But it will absolutely make people like you more when you use positive words. Yeah, cursing is curse less, definitely. Curse not at all. Stop using profanity. Okay. The less you use profanity, the more they like you as well. Okay, there you go. Less profanity, darling. And another thing, okay, so if you're meeting someone out and about, if you're meeting someone or someone's walking up to you, men find women more attractive if they are next to or talking to or next to an attractive male, an attractive member of the opposite sex. So let's say you're standing next to a man that's very good looking, but he's not really like your man or nothing. But you're just like bantering back and forth after you have your drink. You're just, and the man like walks up to you. He knows that man's not really with you, but he said hi, excuse me, da, da. He'll find you more attractive standing next to an attractive man than he would if you were standing next to nobody or another girl, or whatever, you know. So being seen with an attractive man, even just next to you, makes you appear more attractive to the opposite sex. Okay. When you're going out with girls, this is why I say do not go out with girls. Don't go out with a bunch of people. When you go out with women, you're less attractive if there's other attractive women around you. They like you less. Okay. If you're the most attractive out of all the women around you, they like you more. So if you're gonna go out some ugly chicks. But if you're going out with women that look just as good as you or better than you, they're gonna like you less. And a lot of times men will approach you if you look the worst out of the group because they know you're desperate. Oh, okay. And they know that you'll like them more if they chose you out of all the other chicks that are better than you. Oh, they know you finna turn into pick me sure. Okay? So if you know you don't look as good as your friends, or some dude walking up to you, paying attention to you and not them, they thinking you the pick me sure group. And that you're supposed to be all, excited that they came and approached you. Oh my God, is he talking to me? That's, that's hilarious. But that's what they're doing. They looking for the pick me shoulda group that will do any and everything. Mm-hmm. People always say that they're scared to approach me. Well, I don't want nobody scared, baby. Why? How are they approaching you? How are they not approaching you? And then when they approach you, they tell you that they were scared. I was like, you know what? I'm glad that I have, invoke a little fear. Be very afraid. How much does the reentry fee work? Oh, how does the reentry fee work? Sure is top notch. Okay. When a man ghosts you, when he don't call you after like in days and days, when you think he's ghosted you, or he wants to come back and talk to you after he didn't spin the block and now he realized, oh, I want to talk to you again. Re-entry fee. That's exactly what it sounds like. Whatever it is you want, whatever you know he can afford, whatever you want. It could be a lot of money. It could be depending on how bad he messed up. It depends. Whatever it is, you know what's appropriate. Okay. Make sure he remembers it, which means make sure it makes his pockets hurt. Do you understand? That way he doesn't just think, oh, okay, well, the next time I go shoot, I can just come back and pay you $10. No, it's got to hurt his pockets a little bit. It's got to hurt his pockets a little bit. So what you say he's 22? How much money does it take to hurt a little 22-year-old's pockets? That's what you asked for. Because he got to know you're serious. If he likes you that much, he'll pay it. If he don't, he'll keep going. And it'll keep him from coming back and spinning the block in between women, using you as, whatever, if he knows there's a reentry fee. If he knows there's a reentry fee, he's less likely going to waste your time bothering you and go to the next chick. If he really likes you and wants you and wants to prove himself to you and do right, or at least attempt to do right, pay the reentry fee. But otherwise, it's just a way to keep them from wasting your time. Okay. All you got to do is send him the link, the amount you want him to pay, and you need to put re-entry fee. Or you need to say, if you want to talk to me again, this is how much you need to pay me. Just for the conversation. See what you're talking about. Otherwise, go tell somebody else who cares. That's it. Update, he just sent you the money for the car insurance. I know that's right, okay? He didn't turn into insurance Ian. I know that's right. He done upgraded himself. Travel Travis has now been upgraded to insurance Ian. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You see, closed mouths don't get. Thank you for letting us know that he got you, girl. Okay, now you can be driving around safe. Okay. Sometimes they even say, "Come get it in person." Tell him you bring it on Ethel with you. He'll send it right away via the phone. Okay, well, my Aunt Ethel's with me. Is it okay if I bring her? She says she don't like walking around in them Depends diapers because it make her look like she got a BBL. I said, Aunt Ethel, how you know what a BBL is? And she's like, I be watching the TV. How to make dating easy with providers from rich side but don't live near there. Well, it's not going to be easy until you can move over there or nearer. You know what I'm saying? Or meet somewhere in the middle when they take you out on a date. If they say, hey, where do you want to go? Or if they plan a date, maybe try to see if they can plan somewhere in the middle, whatever. There's nice restaurants everywhere, not just on the rich side of town. So if you already met them on the rich side of town and you're going to date them, maybe y'all need to find a middle ground to date and to meet if it's too far for you. Okay. But other than that, you got to get to where the money is, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You tell every guy you meet that you got Aunt Ethel? And you rent a room for her? Okay. Should you make your face part of your brand? Nope. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you're not already if you're not already popular on social media, no. Don't bring your face into it. Because what if people don't like what you look like and they're not going to buy your product? You know what I mean? Unless you really look good, ma'am, you can sell that stuff. Unless you really look good. Don't, honestly, you already got to be there first. People are going to buy it because it's from you. If they don't know who you are, they're like, who is this person? So, I don't know. Depends on what you're looking like. Sure, had 43-year-old pursuing me and he ended it because I didn't want to do PDA often. He said I was asking for too much. Was I wrong? Tell him no, go date somebody his own age. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How to ask a potential provider for money and gifts without sounding like a beggar or a bum. You're a woman. You're not a beggar or a bum. They're supposed to give you gifts and stuff, girl. Okay. Most women understand that men are providers. So don't be afraid to ask them for stuff. Mention stuff. Make up lies and tell them stuff that they can help you out with. Okay. Tell them you have an Aunt Ethel that you pay for and you're trying to save up for this and that and, blah, 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 blah. And they might give you some money, girl. But, my thing is, y'all don't know the power of being a woman. You don't have to beg for nothing. You can just tell people what to do, especially if you look good. Get in that mirror. Get in that mirror and look good, and you can tell any man what to do. Literally, they will just do it, especially a man you just met. You can be like, putting your lipstick on, go to the little restaurant bar, sit there when they approach, ask the bartender to give you your tab. When the man approaches, wave the tab in front of his face and smile. When he says, "Oh, what are you doing? Are you getting ready to go?" No, I'm not ready. You want to pay my tab? They'll take it and pay for it. They're trying to impress you. In the very beginning, men are trying to impress you the most, and they're trying to boost their ego. So you give him the tab, and he'll pay it. It's not acting like a beggar. If he says, "Oh, what do you like to do for fun?" "Oh, I love to shop." You look like you are fun to go shopping with. I'm just going to talk. Because if they're not providing, and they're wasting my time, literally. I don't want to talk to nobody about stuff I don't want to talk about unless they're providers. Okay. Most providers that like you, get to know you, they will get the money stuff out of the way first. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, I got you, girl. Here, give me your tab." Oh, you like to go shopping? Yeah, my favorite stores are A, B, C, and D. We got to go sometime. You know what I'm saying? They're going to get that out of the way to let you know that they like you enough to do those things for you, and you can literally relax. And then you get them things done for you, and leave them wanting more before you get them done. So, oh, you know what? That's so great. You know what? I did well coming out today. I knew I was going to have a great day today. And look who I met, you. Then he's going to ask for your number. You're going to give him your number. He's going to call you out on a date. And he's going to be bringing his A game, and he got to spend. Okay? That's how you do it. Y'all stop being scared. Half of y'all are scared of nothing. Nobody thinks you're a beggar and a bum. You're a woman. You're supposed to get money. If you're a beggar and if you feel like a beggar and a bum when you ask a man for money, it's because you don't look good enough. You got to go get back in that mirror, get your wig on, get your makeup on, contour them cheekbones, get in that mirror, put them heels on. Okay? Y'all ain't doing enough. That's why y'all scared. I'd be scared too if I was looking like, I just rolled out the bed. You got to get up and look good enough to not be scared. You know what I'm saying? Get the cheekbones contoured, them glosses on, get that hair going, get all them perfumes going. And that man walks up to you. His dopamine levels go up. His serotonin go up because you looking good. His eyes are all dilated because you a drug and you looking all good to him, girl. You smelling good, sparkling, got your highlighter on, looking extra good. He's not gonna say no. Now, if you looking regular in some leggings and a t-shirt and your hair in a ponytail, he's gonna be looking at you like a beggar because you're looking like a beggar. So get there and look good. How do you look like a beggar when you look like somebody's trophy? How you look like a beggar? Look at it. How do you look like a beggar when you're bringing up his social status standing next to him? If you don't look good, you can't understand that you can just tell them or insinuate that you want something. If you over there looking like who did it and why, of course you're afraid to ask anybody for anything because you feel like you don't deserve it. You feel like they're going to say no. You feel like, I'm not the type of girl that can just ask for money. Well, then become her. Okay? Shoot. Get the sparkling and shining and contouring and sucking in them cheekbones and spraying your perfume and being extra and having the audacity and smiling and acting like it's normal. Okay? In your world, it's normal. You're the main character. You're used to men doing stuff for you. Act like it and walk like it and talk like it. Okay? Come on. We got to do better. You can't just sit there and be like, oh, I don't think I should just, you're not a beggar if you look like a prize and a trophy. You're not a beggar, believe me. Their status is being upped every second that they're standing in public with you. Okay? So get the money. Make sure you know. And he'll probably be like, oh my gosh, I like her. Being direct, you could be nice with it. You can have a little sense of humor with it, but stop thinking that people think you're a beggar. Unless you look like a beggar, why would they think you a beggar? Do you understand? If you don't look like a beggar, why would they think you're a beggar? You gotta put it together. How do you respond to a guy that says he only provides for a wife? Tell him to invite you to the wedding and walk away. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Well, invite me to y'all's wedding. Whoever you end up marrying, gotta go. Next. He said next, you say next. You ain't the wife. He ain't gonna provide for you. Basically, he just told you, I'm not providing for you. He tried to say it in a slick way, in a nice way. But basically, he just said, I'm not providing for you because if you were his dream woman, he would provide for you whether you were his wife or not. Do you understand? You're not his dream woman. If you were his dream woman, he would never have told you that. Think about it. So, listen. It's like, oh, you know what? I must not be your dream woman. No worries. we can stop wasting time right now. You don't have to provide for me. I know somebody else that will. Bye. All right. You said he was asking, saying that you were asking too much in a sense of boundaries? Or y'all talking too much? Get the money first. Look, if all y'all doing is talking, it's because you're talking too much. You gotta like get them quickly to start spending money. Once you get them quickly to start spending money, they're not gonna have time to think about stupid stuff. Okay? They didn't already invested. It's too late. Do you understand? You gotta get them to start spending money from the start, and a lot of it. Okay? It has to be an emotional whirlwind of fun, energetic, like, oh my gosh, just come on, let's go do this. Come on, you're so fun. Oh my God. You got to like boost their ego. You're so fun. You're the funnest guy that I've ever been with. You're so interesting. Oh my God, you're smart. Oh my gosh, look at that store right there. I love that purse. Drag them in. Don't give them time to think. Spend money. Make them invest. They'll be investing whether they like it or not if you know what you're doing. Okay. If you know how to talk to people, you can get them doing anything you want. Do you understand? Y'all too scared. Y'all gotta be like, you know what? You should buy me this. It would look so cute on me, don't you think? I will look good in this. You should get it. Get it for me. Y'all too scared. Don't be scared. Live 1 week. Like, let me give y'all some homework. Date. If y'all have men that y'all are dating, try this for 1 week. Start telling them what they should do. Start telling them, but in a nice way. Okay? Start telling them what they should do. Oh my God, you should buy me this cute dress. It would look so good on me. And I would look good so good on your arm. You see? Oh my gosh. Da da da. Just start telling them what you need and what they need to be doing. He's too afraid to spend a lot of money because he doesn't want his wife to find out. Then get cash. Tell him go to the ATM. What's the ATM for? Tree trimming services, girl. I don't know. Okay. What if you're already in the relationship? Then start asking him for money. If he says no, then say, well, you know what? That's fine. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out how to get it elsewhere. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And then look at him like you don't respect him no more. Start treating him like the man he is, a non-provider. Okay. Y'all are forcing yourselves to stay in relationships with non-providers. Start treating them like non-providers. Okay. Y'all sitting over there in relationships with men that won't do nothing for you and asking me how to get them to do something for you. Tell them what to do. Half of them are only with y'all. Y'all don't ask them for nothing. Y'all ain't start asking, demanding in a nice way, of course. You should do this for me. There you go. He says, no, I shouldn't. Say, okay, well, don't worry about it. I'll find a way to get it. Whatever that means to him. What if the man lets his friend treat him like a flunky? Then he has low self-esteem, and you should be able to take advantage of that easier. All you got to do is tell him, your friend, he said A, B, C, and D about you. He said you're not the kind of guy that buys and stuff because you don't make enough money. I was like, you know what? I bet you he'll buy me whatever I ask for. Watch. He don't think you gonna do it. Then show him what you want him to buy. Since he performs and acts like a flunky for his friends, he'll be like, oh, well, what is it? You see, like taking candy from, yeah, you can use him. You can use friends to manipulate him and get his money, girl. Just lie, girl. Your friend said you would never do this. You're not the type of guy. And he said, I'll never get that out of you. He said he would actually be impressed if you did it. Use all that stuff against the girl. You know what to do. Do we lower re-entry fee if they haven't responded? Only if your name is Pick Misha. No, the whole point of the re-entry fee is to keep them away if they don't like you enough. Okay? Why would you lower the re-entry fee? The whole point is if they like you enough to pay it, they will. If they're wasting your time, they won't. Do you want him to come and waste your time? Is he unable to pay it because he doesn't make that much money? And if so, why you want him anyway, girl? The whole point is to keep them from continuously doing the same thing to you over and over and over. Ghosting you, doing this, doing that. Because if it's cheap to get you back talking to him, what was the point of the re-entry fee in the first place? Why don't you just talk to him for free? Okay, the whole point of the re-entry fee is for them to know your value, is for them to stop trying to waste your time, is for them to actually say, hey, I like this girl enough. I'm going to pay for it. I messed up. Let me redeem myself with this grand gesture. Okay. Otherwise, if they win, you lose. And when you lose, they know you like them more than they like you. And they'll spin the block again on you because you were stupid enough to lower the price and let them back in. Okay. They know you will like them more than they like you. If they don't like you more than you like them, what's the point? You're going to lower the re-entry fee so he can know that you like him more? Then that's when he will take advantage of you again. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Talk to another guy at the same time. All right. You got to have boundaries. You got to have standards. That's how you're going to find the one that's going to do the most. If you keep lowering the bar, you're going to keep getting less and less. Okay. Anyway, y'all got to wrap it up. I'm not going to be on here all night. But yeah, if you watch throughout the video, I talked about how to get men to like you, and people in general. But works with men definitely. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Never lower the bar. If they can't pay, they can't what? Stay. Yeah. I was trying to go live earlier today from the new house, but the Wi-Fi is not there yet. So I was trying to like work with what I had on my phone signal. It wasn't working. I only got 2 minutes of video. So I decided to come here and do it live tonight. Thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He said he won't casual. Okay, tell him to go find casual. Well, go find it. Good luck finding it. You know what casual means? That means he want to roll around on the mattress with you for free. That's all that means. With no strings. Don't call me. I'll call you type thing. That means he's looking for a roll around the mattress person for free. I don't care what you want. I don't do that. Go call Pick Misha. I like providers. If I wanted to roll around on a mattress for free, my name would be Pick Misha. And is that my name? No. Goodbye. But you really like him? So you are Pick Misha. Okay. Well, go get you a t-shirt made that say Pick Misha on it. Go and have a good time. Sprinkle, sprinkle. At least you know who you are. I always say know thyself. All right. Okay. You know what? You guys just face it. You're a Pick Misha. Just go and have fun. Get your big, go have fun and be your best Pick Misha you can be. All right. Go have the best pick Misha experience out there, girl. Go have fun. Be the pick Misha. When you ready to come back, we'll still be here, girl. We'll be go have your pick Misha fling. I don't know. Going out alone to a golf course. Ooh, you feel scared. Girl, are you going at night or at the daytime? Try a driving range first. Okay, or a little practice area. Get a lesson if you can. If you're going to a golf course, sign up for a lesson. Sometimes they do free lessons. If you just want to dip your toe in, go to a driving range first. Okay. Yeah. But if you're going anyway, just have fun, girl. Have fun. You there for you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If somebody just happens to approach you with some money, added bonus. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. We all CDL drivers he want to team and he already give me allowance. Should I team? I don't know. I don't know if I feel comfortable teaming up with any man. Sounds like work to me. It sounds like a business to me. Like I think I think you should keep. I don't even know what that means because I don't know nothing about no truck driving. All I know is sound like y'all working together. That never works out. Sprinkle. What's a driving range? It's where golfers go and practice. Hitting the ball. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Keep your money and your business separate. Yep, always. Uh huh. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Any advice to Native American women? What kind of advice would you like? I mean, don't date no dusties. Don't get pregnant by no dust. Date for money. I'm getting every race. I give them the same advice, baby. All right. How is he gonna give you allowance if y'all making money together? I don't know, girl. You got me. That's what I'm saying. Keep your money separate and just keep getting his. Stack yours, get his. Mm-hmm. Thank you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said dust is global. Oh Lord. Thank you, Ethereal. Appreciate you. Thank you, girl. Okay. You said sugar daddy complaining he not getting enough mattress time. You don't like doing that with him, and he pays all the bill. Okay, you got to day drinking. Okay, get him a bunch of like top shelf margaritas, and he'll be too sleepy, and he'll fall asleep. Girl, you don't have to do nothing. All right, it's called day drinking. Get him out early. Load up on the margaritas, and he'll be knocked out, and then you go do whatever you want. Okay, it's called day drinking. So I get him to day drink. If he starts day drinking, he'll be too sleepy, too tired, too worn out. And when he falls asleep, you can go. All right. Start early. Congrats on your new home. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, you gotta start that day drinking like about 12, 11 o'clock. By the time you have a couple of margaritas or whatever, mimosas, whatever, he'll be knocked out, and then you can go. Would you vacate with a friend that left you at the club to go off with a guy? First of all, I'm not going to no club with no friend. I'm going to take my own transportation. We meeting up there because when I want to go, I'm leaving, and when she want to go, she could leave. You understand? I don't believe in that. I like having my own stuff. Period. So it wouldn't have happened to me because I don't believe in that. That's why I go out alone or I take my own car. Okay. If she left the club with some guy, y'all sound ratchet. So I mean, you can't be really mad at a ratchet if you was there too. All right. Sound like ratchet problems to me. Look, y'all young, y'all ratchet. That's what ratchet people do. They leave the club with men. They get mad at their friend that they didn't drove because the other friend didn't drive their own car. This is ratchet stuff. Okay, so you're just, in my opinion, if ratchet can forgive another ratchet and be friends again, whatever. But you know they're gonna do it again, so that's up to you. Because that's what ratchet people do. You got to have your own stuff in place to do your own thing. You can't be dependent on another person to do all these things for you, especially another friend. Okay. You got to have your own stuff in place. So have your own transportation, have your own money, have your own way to get back because you know that girl is ratchet and you know she's flaky. Know who you dealing with. Don't act like it's a new person. Don't act like they're not going to do it again. Don't act like they didn't do it before. You're dealing with a ratchet person. Expect ratchet behavior. Done. Okay. So do you want to be friends with a ratchet? That's up to you. You tell me. You know she's gonna do it again. So guess what? You set yourself up. Understand what you're doing, what you're getting into. She did it once, she'll do it again. All right. Either you know better or you don't. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I wouldn't honestly. If someone did that to me, honestly, I wouldn't be going nowhere with them. No time ever. I'd have my own stuff in place and I'd do my own thing. All right. Why? Because I don't like ratchet people and ratchet behavior and doing ratchet things, even though I be acting ratchet sometimes and being silly on here for y'all, but I don't condone ratchet behavior. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. You said say no to Pick Misha friends. Pick Misha, yeah. She chose over you, girl. Mm-mm. Man she just met too. Probably ain't had no money either. But he was probably broke too. All right. So she probably chose some dusty over you. I don't know how I feel about that. Hmm. You said no such things as friends. I'm telling y'all, girl, just go on a vacation and just know who you're dealing with. Have your money, have your backup, and don't depend on her being a loyal friend. That's all. I really wouldn't care. I'm not gonna hold ratchetness, behavior against ratchets. If they ratchet, girl. You, you know, you knew that's the kind of person they were. You met a provider that owns a bar restaurant. He's built up a tolerance. He's drunk every day. Oh Lord. But you gotta give him some kind of food that make him stay in the bathroom, girl. Get to the Mexican food. The spices. Get you some Indian or some Mexican food. He gotta pass out or he gotta go to the bathroom and stay up in there. Okay. All right. Give him the stomach aches. Somebody said tall will. No, girl. Get him to the bathroom. Get his stomach messed up. All right, you good. He ain't gonna be wanting to roll around on no mattress and his stomach bubbling. All right. He provides and pays all the bills, but also has random women calling his phone and disrespects me. He's been gone for 4 days, and I'm not sure if I should take his behavior because he provides. Girl, what he providing for all of that, girl? You got fur? You got what kind of car you drive? Do you still work? Like, what kind of, like, are you going to like Chanel or are you going to Burlington? Which one we going to? This is all, this matters. Where are we going, man? We going to Chanel or we going to Burlington? Or both? What he be providing, girl? How much he's providing? Because if he's disappearing for 4 days and you can't go to Chanel, no. If all you can do is hit up Burlington and he been gone for 4 days, absolutely not. No. Time to go, ma'am. You can't hit up Chanel. You can't hit up all the good shops and take out all your anger out on his credit cards. It's time to go. He don't even allow you retail therapy. It's time to go. The older you get, the less I want to deal with men. Just deal with their money, girl. Get in and get out. Get their money and get out. Future fake them too, y'all. They be doing that to y'all. Okay. Future fake them. They be future faking y'all left and right. Love bombing y'all left and right. Lying to y'all in y'all's face left and right. They're only interested in one thing. They don't like y'all either. But they deal with y'all for one reason and one reason only, which is why you should be dealing with them, for their money. One reason only. Okay? If a man will deal with you for one reason only, to get what you got, to roll around on the mattress with you, why should you not deal with them for one reason, that you want them, for their money? Do you understand? So get their money. They're trying to get what you got. They don't ever have to get what you got if you just get their money. Get it first and disappear like they do. Like, oh, you know what? Oh yeah, Friday. Book the hotel room. Guess who's gonna come down with some type of illness on Friday morning on Ethel, and you ain't gonna be able to make it. But between Monday and Friday, you got everything taken care of that you wanted to, didn't you, girl? Next. You're gonna have to take that rain check and start all over next week. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'll book the room for Friday. Monday, you getting lingerie. Tuesday, you getting a bill or two paid. Wednesday, you're getting, my hair, my nail, because y'all some hair and nail chicks out there. Thursday, you get a massage because you're tense and nervous. Friday, Aunt Ethel is calling and rescuing you from the whole ordeal, and you got to start back all over. Okay? That's how. So, they be future faking y'all, lying to y'all left and right, telling you that they're single. They be sitting up there married with only one intention, to get you to roll around on the mattress. Okay? Do the same thing, but get stuff out of it. Why? Because they're doing it to you. You never play fair in the unfair world. If you start playing fair in the unfair world, you're going to lose. You already know when a man walks up to you what he wants. You already know. If that man doesn't like you times 10 and he's not trying to impress you or spend money on you or do the most for you, you already know what he's trying to do. So just get his money. All right? You'll thank me later, because it'll feel good while you got it, when you're spending it, or when you're saving it, or starting a business with it, or doing something productive with it. That man talking to all these other women and leaving you there for 4 days, you need to spend his money and take him to the vet when he comes back, and get another credit card and make him pay all the balances off, and go shopping and have your best life. Okay? You don't need to roll around and match it with him no more. Okay? He could be on the down low, disappearing for 4 days at a time. He could be married. You never know. But all you need to know is that his credit card is going to go through, or his money is going to deposit into your bank account. And you could still be dating other men too, obviously. The more days that he's away, you could be on dates. All the women that are calling him on the phone, you could be getting phone calls. Okay? I really wouldn't consider him your man. Like, just consider him your plan, your financial plan. leave and do better. You know, you could be upgrading. You don't have to marry that fool. You can collect this money and be out. Start your little business. Focus on the money and then be out. You said anytime you hear Pick Misha or Red Pill speech on other channels, you end up closing the tab. Girl, Red Pill is so dated. Don't nobody listen to that stuff no more. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Uh-huh. Do you have any tips on staying strong mentally? Yes, stay unbothered. If it's not about money, stay unbothered. But what? You're not talking about no money? Then I'm not listening. What? You're talking to other women? I'm talking to other men. What? Don't tell them no. Just think it. You know? Do better. Stop playing fair in an unfair world and you won't be bothered, darling. You said, what? You said you on them sprinkle, sprinkle pills? What? You said they call me red pill now? For what? I don't be taking no pills. I just be keeping it real. How many times do you recommend doing spaghetti on Provider Husband? Girl. On Provider Husband? Girl, as many times as you feel like it. He's your man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't even know what red pill is. I thought it was just a bunch of podcast bros, bad wardrobes, mad at women because they can't afford it. I don't know. What is it? Anyway. You said we only do what? Girl, I thought that's all they would, girl. Broken mad. I don't know. Short and mad, little and mad. LPP. Yes. LPPS. Little PP syndrome. I don't know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all save these questions for the other channel, y'all. Come on. Let's keep it sprinkle, sprinkle over here, darling. Thank you. Oh, by the way, y'all need to get my books. Okay, if y'all are new, my books are on Amazon. Also, there's a link in the description bar for all my level up books. We have Too Pretty to Pay Bills, Sprinkle Sprinkle, How to Date a Provider and Avoid a Dusty. For you beginners out there that need a little quick question and answer guide and glossary of terms, we have I Bring Nothing to the Table, a level up concept by Shira 7. Okay, we also have our coloring book, our adult coloring book with Sprinkle Sprinkle Lifestyle and Manifestation in there. Look, I'll see my picture. I was ready, y'all. Where's my picture at? I done got it. Where is it? Anyway, this helps you manifest, y'all. Y'all color Sprinkle Sprinkle Life. Color with intention. You're gonna get it. You can use it as a manifestation journal by just coloring the lifestyle pictures. You can give it to your teenage daughters. If you ever wants to be in this, there's little quotes in here between the little chapters. Every other page has a little quote from me. I colored it last year. And now I'm living in a house with a pool. All right. Now I'm gonna be I have my house with my pool. I colored this last year. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Let's see what's next. Let's see what else I colored. Let's see what I got. This is coming to me. Before and after. Yeah, girl. Getting ready every day. Okay. That's some man finna give me this credit card. I gotta put on my blonde wig. Look at that. I gotta get my dust my blonde wig off. I see what I was. Okay. Layla colored that. I didn't color that. My daughter. Okay, you all know I got all the makeups in the world for free. Let's see what else I got. This was my little manifestation journal for a while. I just sit here and moisturize all day. That's so true. I got look, I got lotion right here. Just everywhere. Lotion, moisturizer, balm, body balm. Okay. My skin stays moisturized. Okay, let's see what else. What else we got? Okay. What is this? Oh, perfume. I do have my own perfume. I colored this before I came out with my perfume. So all this stuff is manifesting. I better get y'all this sparkle book. I have my own perfume now. Okay. Let's see. What else we got here? Got my house with the pool. Done. Check, check. Told y'all I'll be checking stuff out. What's next? Ooh, I need to color some more. That's all I colored. Yeah, I need to color some more. Get my colors out. My markers. See what I want next. So anyway, y'all, this is the Sprinkle Sprinkle coloring book. That's also available. Leveling Up to Your Best Life. This is a coffee table book. Creating a life of luxury and comfort and luxury on any budget. Yes. Then we have Shira 7, The Wisdom of Shira 7. Okay, it's actually called The Wisdom of Shira 7. It's daily affirmations and quotes to help you not go to your peak visualization, to actually help you know your worth, build your confidence, how to not play fair in an unfair world. Y'all need this one. For real. Okay. Get it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. This is interesting. All my manifestations have come true now. I got to color some more stuff. What I need now. This looks like a banquet. Maybe I'll be honored with something. See, they're clapping and they're looking at me. Okay, where they at though? I see some gay besties in the front. Them two in the front. All right. Your y'all means on the down low. Anyway, let's see. What? That's what I need. Let me see what else. I want to color this private jet right here. Okay, I got a private jet in here. Girl, food. She was Free Food Freddy. I don't know which one I'm going to color next. We'll see. See if it unfolds. You like the Cheirosa 71 scent? Cheirosa? Me too, girl. I love that scent. That's one of my favorite ones by Sol de Janeiro. You said, hey, chat, shout out to this coloring book she's showing us. Yeah, it's linked in the description bar. All my books. I'll link it here. Let me see if I can find my books. Y'all are too lazy to go in there. Okay, let's see. All my books should be on this link right here. Most of them, I think, they're out here. Copy. All right. All my books are on Amazon. There you go. You said, don't consider him your man, consider him your plan. Exactly, girl. Can't go wrong. And if he ends up being your man, added bonus. You know what I'm saying? If he ends up doing what's right, taking care of business, and you like him and he's going to stick around, wonderful. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said link my wish list. It should be linked. It should say like my birthday wish list or something in my description bar. But I have stuff for my house on there. I have not And I don't know if I want y'all to get it just yet because I need to have it, change it up a little bit. How about linking that lipstick you wear? This is just Lawless. Lawless, forget the filler, liquid lip. No, Lawless, forget the filler, plumping lip gloss. And this color is called Strawberry Popsicle. This is what I used. Yeah, it's just called Strawberry Popsicle by Lawless. They sell it at Sephora or online. They sell it everywhere. You can get it on Amazon, TikTok, Sephora, wherever. Okay. What if when I ask for money, he makes the excuse that he has family to provide for? Then stop talking to him. It's like, you know what? You're right. You should be providing for them. I need to be talking to somebody that actually has enough money for me. Goodbye. Your sugar daddy, transparent about me, about not being able to get me a car. He accepts that I need to date other men. Should I tell him that other men will give me this car? He is proud. He is proud side. He has a proud side. Tempted to blackmail him. He must keep paying my bills. Okay, just get his bills and get the car elsewhere. Girl, don't talk about it. Why are you telling him? Just why do y'all have to tell people everything? Just come up with the car and he'll know what you did. Just say, I have real good credit and lie. Then give him the bill to pay. And now you got two people paying it. You're going to be paid off double, or unless they buy it for you cash. Stop talking so much. Shh. You can't manipulate people by telling them too much. You can manipulate them by telling them what they need to hear, not too much. Okay? Yeah, blackmail is definitely a crime, so I wouldn't be doing that. Just shut your mouth, go get it done somewhere else, collect his money too. Remember when I told y'all about the thing called a roster? That's what it's for. So you get some from him and them. All right, you need more than one on the roster. He's telling you, but you ain't got to tell him. You know what I'm saying? The less you say, the better. Get your money. Do what you got to do, okay? Because he can't do it. He just told you he can't do it. So why are you going to be mad about it? Just stop telling him so much. If he says he can't do it, go get it done elsewhere. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If a man gets you that, then you're too vested in the wrong way. That's true. Look, this man told you he can't do it. Obviously, he's not the full provider you need him to be in order to get what you want. So add another one to the roster. That's literally it. That's all you got to do. Think about this. Men. Think about what men do. If they want a woman, the woman does everything for them except the one thing they want that woman to do. What he gonna go do? What's that man gonna do? He already paid. The woman is doing all these things, but there's one thing that she won't do. What this man gonna go out and do? You think he's gonna sit there and not get what he wants? No, he's not. He's gonna go figure it out somewhere else. Why? Because that's what men do. Because they're about themselves. They're not about you. They're not about your feelings. They're about themselves. They're gonna be loyal to themselves before they're loyal to you. So when y'all are sitting there only trying to have one person on the roster to try to get them to do everything, even though they told you can't get mad at them and use it against them and tell them this and tell them that. What you got to do is you got to stop playing fair in an unfair world and you got to go make it happen. Figure it out and get it from somewhere else. Because obviously, that's what a man would do. Go get it elsewhere. Why? You can go get your car elsewhere. If you can get him, you can get another one. And he'll still pay your bills if you don't talk about it, girl. Just say your Aunt Ethel gave it to you. Your other aunt. Maybe we need to make up a rich aunt. But when you get some nice gifts, oh, they left me this and they will, or they left me some money and they will, and I spent the car. Now I'm broke. Tell it. Lie. Find something, a way to tell them without telling them. Y'all, you talking too much. Say less. Hmm. What do you do if a man who ghosted you 2 months starts using your voice notes as a background sound on social media to get your attention? I called him and he said he'd take it down, but he didn't. Stop leaving voice notes. What kind of voice notes? Inappropriate voice notes? You don't want stuff out, you don't put it out, baby. But yeah, you could definitely tell him that, it's legal. You don't give him permission. And you will be sending him a cease and desist letter. Okay? That's all you gotta do. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Flag it, report it, do whatever you gotta do. All right. Should I mention how much I need on our first date? So how tell him what you're saving up for. It's always you're saving up. It's always you're saving up. You gotta pay for unethical. You're trying to figure stuff out. How was your day? You look, you look da da da. You know, you look like you had a good day. You drop hints, you drop clues, and you change the subject. You drop hints, you drop clues, and you change the subject. You build Aunt Ethel's lore. You build your lore about what you're going to be asking for later. When they get all the information they need, they know exactly what you need, what you're saving up for, what you're spending money on, what you wish you could spend money on. They have all this information. You're just dropping hints and clues left and right, the entire conversation. Do you understand? If they like you, they're going to go ahead and be like, oh, well, can I help you out? Can I give you something? How much do you need? What do you want? Well, let me help you with that. I got that for you. What can I do? They're going to start asking you how they can help you if you're dropping enough hints and clues. Do you understand? And if they don't get the hint or the clue and they don't offer you or anything and they just keep letting you talk and they're talking to you, just, it's like, oh, you know what? This is a lovely evening. I had such a great time. It really took my mind off of all, the little issues that I have. But you know what? Let's do this again soon. I really enjoyed myself. You're my little escape from, you're my little escape. Then he's gonna feel bad that you got to go back to all the other stuff that you got to deal with, and he's gonna want to help you. Do you understand? You gotta use the power of suggestion. You gotta use positive words like you have hope and that something's gonna happen, and he's your positive escape and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like you gotta get creative with this. You gotta learn this game and you gotta learn how to use it to get your money up. Okay, you can't just be sitting around. Oh, how do I? Y'all gotta get creative. Y'all gotta get off them phones and start writing. Okay? Start writing. You'll figure it out. Write out what you're going to say. Write out everything so you don't be sitting up there looking crazy. Write it out. That way, when he starts asking questions, you already got the answers. Okay? You need to write down all the possible responses that he's going to say, and then you need to have an answer for it. Just like the people that be calling y'all on the phone, when y'all trying to hang up in their face, and they be like, "Well, can I interest you in this instead? Well, we have a cheaper rate." Well, they won't take no for an answer. They just keep going. You got to hang up in their face. Okay, so whatever they have an answer for something, you have a counter thing to say. It's like, "Oh, well, don't worry about it. I'll figure it out." As if they have failed you, or unless they choose to do something about whatever your problem is, you're still in good spirits. And people like positivity. People want to help people that are very positive. If you're negative, they don't want to help you because they don't want to get around negativity. But if you stay positive and whatever you're discussing with them, dropping your clues and hints and about Aunt Ethel and da da da, they're more likely to help you because they'll like you more if you're positive. Okay. So keep a smile on your face, give them a little eye contact, stay positive while you drop your hints and clues. Okay. That's it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said never mention feelings? Yeah, girl. What the heck? You said he used the old voice note praising his character. I told you they like positivity and ego boosting. Yeah. Well, if it were me, I would make a video of me telling the same exact words to another man. It's special, sir. I'm saying it to everybody. Like, you really want to be petty? Get you another man. Just have his arm in the video. Don't even put his face up in there. Like, hold on his arm. He can even be a mannequin or something. You can get a woman to put on a suit jacket, like your bestie or something. You can hold the arm, and then you could be like saying the exact same thing to another whole man, the exact same, words verbatim. Then tag them in it. I say this to everybody, fool. You done. All right. Unless you was doing too much, and you can't. Unless you were doing too much. Then it might not sound legit like you say it to everybody. All right. You got to ask them for favors too. Men like you more when you ask them for favors. It's like, will you do me a favor? And people like you more, not just men, just people in general. Just people in general. I'm always asking people for favors. Anybody. They love it. They're like, it's like, oh, you trust me enough to do your favor? You coming to me? Really? Especially if it's somebody that's somewhat attracted to you or someone that likes you already just a little bit. You don't do anything for them. You ask them to do something for you. That's how you make them like you more than they do already. Okay? So let's say this guy likes you kind of. You like him. You don't offer him anything. You don't do nothing for him. You ask him for a favor. Always. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What if you were chasing a man, then you was a bird? How do you get this man to give you gifts? Get somebody else. Start all over, baby. Why are you chasing a grown, able-bodied man? That don't make no sense. You're upset because he complains that I'm not loving enough. Why does he talk like that when he can't even give me a car? I let him clean my house, pay my bills, and he goes back to his wife. He's 60. Girl, he got one foot in the grave. What you doing? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Back in the old days, money cost, like, men that old, they remember when bread was 2 cents. Okay, so you're 626, he's 65, girl. He about to die. He ain't got nothing to give you. All his money is tied up. He can give you a little bit here and a little bit there. He can't put no car on his taxes, girl. He might can do you a down payment, but he can't put cars on his taxes, girl. He want to. Girl, don't you know anything about financial? Don't you know anything about taxes? He can't put that on his taxes, man. Gonna mess up his taxes. What you gonna do? That's why you need another one. He telling you to go get you another. He can't mess up them taxes. He might be getting Medicaid, all that kind of stuff. If he go out and just buy a brand new car, what they gonna do? They gonna take his benefits and his Medicaid, and his taxes gonna go up. Girl, he can't do that. He too old. Unless he just got a stash of cash somewhere. Can I lie about my name? Safety reasons. Yeah, you can lie about anything. All right. That man ain't trying to get in trouble with the IRS and the Medicaid or his wife. He said he on AARP, girl. Girl, you got to find a younger one to buy you a car cash who's not married. Okay. You got to find someone slightly younger than him to buy you a car cash or who's not married yet. You gonna mess up they taxes, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Like y'all don't think about this because y'all don't really y'all don't know, but like yeah, them taxes get messed up if you put a car on there and he's getting some type of Medicaid or his wife getting some type of Medicaid or whatever. They're gonna be like, what's going on? Why you buy a new car and taking this Medicaid money? Okay. What? Sprinkle, sprinkle. He's gonna say you're not loving enough even if you get married, girl. They always want more than they can give. But guess what? Say, well, I only love men who buy me cars. See what he say? I can't pretend to be loving on you if you haven't bought me a car. Okay. It's just not, the feeling won't even be real. I can pretend and pet you like a dog, but that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna be helpful because I want something, you can't give it to me. You have a wife to be loving towards you. Oh, I just want the car. What if your provider wants to connect and be all emotional clingy? Then get some money. Tell them you don't. Tell them, you know what? It's really hard for me to connect with anyone emotionally unless I feel financially secure and safe in their presence. Because otherwise, I feel like it's all a sham. So if you're able to heavily invest in me, I'm able to emotionally open up to you. So here go my car note. I want the title. Sprinkle, sprinkle. See what you can do about it. Here goes my car information. Let's see if we can get a title in, happening over here. You gotta have standards and boundaries, baby. You can't get all lovey-dovey and rolling around on a mattress until you feel heavily invested in. Otherwise, you don't feel secure or safe opening up emotionally around no grown able-bodied man that's not doing anything for you. See, is he providing enough or just the bills that he's already paying in his house? Is he providing enough? Are you able to double and triple your car notes? Are you able to pay that bill off? Whatever, you able to put a down payment on something? What you able to do with this man to make you feel comfortable enough to get emotionally all lovey-dovey with him? Okay. He said he pays bills but not a deposit. How much do your bills cost a month? Let's see, how much is your rent, ma'am? Let's say 2,000. Let's say, I'm just gonna guesstimate 2,000. Okay. Your car note, I'm gonna say 350. I don't know. Insurance, 250. I don't know how much stuff costs you today. What else? What else you're paying? Your phone bill, 100. I don't know. Nails, hair. No, those ain't bills. So getting about 27,000. I mean, no, oh, dang, I wish. 2,700. How much is he giving you a month? You need to double that. Tell him your bills went up. You always double your bills when they start to pay them. You always tell them they're more. Your car note more than that? I don't know, girl. I don't have no car note. Anyway, thank you. Your rent is 5,100. Your G-Wagon is 1,000 a month. Okay. Girl, you should be owning if you're paying that much in rent. Well, get your money, man. All right. You got a provider because of me? Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Well, I'm so glad. Everybody need a provider. Wonderful. Congratulations. You got a luxury high rise in Phoenix. Oh, that's nice. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. What's your savings look like, ma'am? You got some good savings, or are you throwing it all away on rent? Or you better hope you save it. Okay. But you're not throwing it away. He's throwing it away. You got if he paying them bills, hopefully you saving yours. You need another one on the roster if you're not. If you're not saving, if you're not able to save anything, you need to get another one on the roster. So you can start saving. Okay. Your brain chemistry changed after listening to me on my videos. Okay, man, that's a good thing. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Any more tips to keep him liking you more? And yeah, smell good, baby. The scent is very important. And I'm not just saying this to promote my perfume. You can use whatever, But I'll definitely recommend perfume, pheromones, anything that snares the senses. The five senses need to be at play when they are talking to you. They need to see how soft your skin looks. Your voice, their ears. Don't have no annoying voice or no super low voice that sounds like a man. You need to put your voice like right in the middle, where it's calm, like that ASMR voice, like them hypnosis voices, okay? Those voices. Also, your inflection in your voice, if it sounds positive, they'll like you more. If it sounds negative, just condescending, they like you less. So make sure your voice is like in a good tone and a good pitch, and you're talking more positively and with positive inflection in your voice. That definitely helps you. Okay. Another way is, like, of course, I already said make eye contact and everything like that, but when you talk too high or too low, no, get right in the middle. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And slow down when you speak. If you talk too fast, it's like you're rushing. And when you take your time with someone, it means you care. But don't go too slow, because that means you're slow. So when you're talking to them, take your time and speak with them. Give them eye contact. Have positive inflections in your voice. Don't go too high up in your voice. Don't go too low down. Keep it right here. There you go. Slow down your speaking. Don't use any profanity. All right. These are the little things that y'all be missing most of the time. They're not what you're doing is not what you're doing is like, if you're going to try to do this, it's a science. Okay? It's literally a science. You got to know what you're doing. If you're just talking and going off at the mouth, you're not doing it right. Okay? Not understanding the type of energy you're giving off, the type of things you're telling them subconsciously. You're not understanding that on a subconscious level. Okay, so slow down, talk in that ASMR voice, smile, make a little eye contact. There you go. Don't be a mosquito. Some of y'all be too. Shut up. All right. People should not ask what medications you on after you have a date with them. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. I'm gonna go. What if you recommend what? What do you recommend? Y'all stop asking me this question. Whatever you're passionate about, whatever people purchase over and over and over, whatever people repurchase or will purchase at least once or twice. And that costs money enough for you to buy. I can't tell you what to do. I don't know where you live. I don't know what you're passionate about. People can't tell you what to do. You got to figure that out on your own. But I can tell you, you should definitely sell something online. Like if you're trying to start a business that people will repurchase and that women buy. Women spend more money than men. So think about it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Can you give advice to wife keep husband chasing? Stop doing everything that they ask you to do. That's how. Be the woman you were before you met them. That's how. Have a personality. Have a life that doesn't revolve around them. Have your own thing going. That's how. Okay. Because it'll be just like you're dating again if you're not catering to this man hand and foot, washing his nasty clothes, picking up crap after him, cooking and cleaning for him. You became his mother. If you want to keep a man chasing, you got to be his girlfriend if you're his wife, you know. That's how he met you. Don't become his mama. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Never become his mother. Stay his girlfriend and have your own life too. That's it. That's how you keep a man chasing in a marriage. How do you act interested when they're talking forever? Pick up on every like fifth word and then like repeat it. It's like, oh, really? Golf clubs, huh? You're putting together outfits in your mind and they'll say something about a dog. Oh, yeah. Dogs, huh? If you're really interested in what they're saying, you're going to pay attention. If you're not, they're just blabbering and they've already, do that. But if you're smart, you're going to be paying close attention because you're going to know their triggers, how to get their money out of them, what their soft spots are. If you're smart, you're going to be clocking everything and storing it away for future use. Like, oh, he liked dogs, huh? Well, my dog's gonna need surgery that I don't even have. Oh, okay. So he grew up, uh, he got a grandma. Okay, well, he gonna love Aunt Ethel. He grew up close to his grandma. He gonna love Aunt Ethel. Watch. You see? You gotta pay close attention. He likes to work a lot and brag about money. I'm finna ask him for some. I'm gonna ask him to do me a favor. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he likes sports, huh? Okay, I'm finna see if he got a box somewhere. You understand? Or he can get one. Start taking mental notes when they're just blabbering because that's how you can get the money later, girl. They're going to be so like taken back on how much you remember they said, or their triggers, so you know how to get money out of them faster. Hmm. Do you ever do anything nice for them? Nope. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You say thank you and smile in their face, give them eye contact, and tell them that they're so sweet and you really appreciate everything that they do for you. Pat them on the back. And then the nicest thing you can do for a man is talk him up in front of his friends or whoever will listen. Oh my God, he's so smart. I learned something from this man every day. Do that. That's the best you can do, baby. Nothing more. Don't do no extra. They won't like you. The more you do for them, the less they like you. Okay. Remember this. Stop trying to do too much. That's the problem y'all women keep getting into. Y'all keep trying to do stuff. They don't want you to do nothing for them unless they don't like you. The best thing you can do is boost their ego in public. And look good next to them. That's it. Tell them they look good, they smell good, okay, next to you. Oh, you look good next to me. Don't tell them they look good. Tell them they look good next to you. Oh, we look good together. You look good next to me. Meaning you're boosting his little ego, but literally you look good next to him and you up his value in social settings. All right. That's all you got to do. Stop doing too much. If you keep doing too much, they're going to they're going to say, what's wrong with this chick? Why is she overcompensating? Why is she doing the most? I'm the man. Let me let you know why? Why do you want to do so much? Why are you overdoing everything? You don't think I like you enough? Are you trying to overcompensate? What's wrong with you? Am I going to find out now or later? Do you understand? If you're doing too much, they think you're overcompensating for something. Be the prize. Okay? Do less. Do less. That's what y'all's problem is. Y'all be trying to do too much. They will like you more when you do less. I'm serious. Y'all gonna really have to go through trial and error if you don't believe me. I'm telling you, the less I did for somebody, the more they did for me. I promise you. And I was like, when I was young, I was like, wow, this is so true. The less you do, the more they do. So I stopped doing stuff. I'm done. But this is what I want. Can you do me the favor? I ain't doing that. What about holidays and birthdays? A cupcake, a cake, and some candles. I'm not going all out. You get a cake from the grocery store, maybe a gift card, maybe a Dollar Tree gift basket. I'm not doing too much either on no gifts, baby. I'm the prize. Okay. Maybe you'll get a nice wallet so you can give me some money out of it later. Yeah, maybe. But I'm not doing too much. You're not getting no grandiose thing. That's not how you do it. Tell you. See what y'all are doing? Y'all are doing what y'all want him to do for you. Let me break it down. Y'all are doing things that you want this man to do for you. You're doing it for him. Now he thinks he's the prize. Stop. You do a little bit for him, and in order for him to impress you and make all your dreams come true and make you see him as the man, then you tell him what you want him to do for you. Okay? You're never supposed to outdo the man in gifting or giving. Because how else is he supposed to impress you? There ain't nothing he's going to be able to do to impress you if you're doing too much for him. Okay? So stop it. Leave him alone. Stop cooking. Stop cleaning. Stop doing all that mess. Leave it alone. He said men get turned off when women do too much. Yes, because they think something is wrong with y'all. Y'all are supposed to be the prize over here, acting like the pygmy. Come on. All right, do less. They'll like you more, I promise you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. The last thing, you already knew this, because I gotta go. It's how you look. Your first impression is, your first impression will determine if this man likes you or not. That's why you can't come out looking like who did it and why. If you want more people to like you, especially men, you got to look good. Be polished and well put together. You can't come out like, even if you're with someone, even if you're together. Look, this is how you keep them liking you 10 times more. You stop looking like who did it and why around the house all the time. You get up and do something with yourself every day. You get up and get dressed and at least run an errand, or at least put on some cute lounge wear, and at least do your hair and brush your teeth and do a little skincare, and make sure you look kind of decent around the house. You don't walk around the house looking like who did it and why. Okay? Because let me tell you why. This is what happens to a lot of y'all. Y'all don't even realize it. You sitting up in that house on that couch with your man, looking like who did it and why, and he's seeing all these women on TV, all these women on the phone and Instagram. That's why y'all be mad, because they looking at these women on Instagram and on TV, and you sitting over there looking like who did it and why. Of course you're mad, because when a man sees another woman that looks better than you, and you sitting over there, he likes you less. True story. It's psychology. When you're sitting up there in your house looking like who did it and why, and you got all these women on the screen, all these women on his phone, you feel insecure because subconsciously you know that he's comparing them to you, and you over there looking like somebody that snuck on Earth. So that's why it's important to look good even at home, even when you're just lounging. Now, I know you're going to say, I can't even be comfortable in my own house. Yeah, stay in your room, lock the door. When you come out, make sure you look good. This is what happens. The men start to like you less the more they see you looking like who did it and why. And where there's other pictures or actual women that look better than you, they start to say, hey, look what I got. I wish I had that instead. They start to like you less. Okay. Listen to what I'm saying. They will start to like you less. They're not going to chase something that they like less. They're going to start looking for more. Stay cute in the house. That back in the old days, you know what they made? They made little cute nightgowns, little silks, little satins, little fur, little feathers, them little shoes that match. Girl, I got some of them. I don't have them all right now, but I have all of that. Why? Because I'm a main character. And main characters look good. Period. And that's why everybody like them. Okay? So you need to become the main character of your life. This book right here will help y'all with that. Leveling up to your best life, creating a life of comfort and luxury. This tells you, yeah, don't be looking like who did what, even around your house. Get you some cute little loungewear, some cute little pajamas, nightgowns, whatever. Don't be sitting over there looking like somebody escaped from a mental institution. Somehow that's what y'all be looking like. It's not cute, and they start to like you less and less the more they see you like that. They might not tell you, but it's happening. Get up and make something, do something with your hair. I don't care. Make yourself look pretty. Still, I'm not saying, and this is just for anybody. It don't even have to be a man. The more people see you looking good, it don't even have to be a man. It's anybody. The more people that see you that look good, the more they like you. The more people see you looking like who did it and why, the less they like you. Listen to what I'm telling you. So, get yourself together. You said Skims have cute sets for the house? Yeah. Remember, like, my daughters know this. Okay. Now, they're young. They don't have nobody to look good for, or, they don't live with nobody, but their pajamas match. They are color coordinated. They have whole outfits for the house. Their loungewear and their pajamas are outfits for the house. They even match them up. Like, even if the set don't go to they're still color coordinated with matching house, slippers and stuff like that. They're not walking around looking like crazy. Okay. I'm like, how y'all got an outfit how y'all got a pajama outfit every day that's different? Look like you planned it or something. That's interesting. But, that's what they be doing. Yeah, be high maintenance to the Yeah, high maintenance. What about acne scars? Makeup don't cover it up. Well, you better get you some of that stuff that fades them, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go to your dermatologist, get you some stuff that fades it out, and work on your skin, man. I mean, self care is very important. Just keep working on yourself. Hmm. They have tinted moisturizer now. They have tinted skincare. Look into Korean skincare. A lot of their makeup is actually good for your skin and is considered a skin treatment. I know you got to wash it off at night, but like when you're just walking around the house, if you get you some Korean skincare that actually doubles as makeup, like just like a tinted moisturizer or like a balm or whatever, you should use that. You need to find makeup that is nourishing to your skin and is a actual skincare at the same time. But wash it off when you go to bed. When the lights go out, you know, time to go to bed. Good night. All right. How do you attract and find wealthier men while you're in college? You got to go outside, man. You got to go to the rich side of town. Sprinkle, sprinkle. The same thing as everybody else. You got to make time to do it. When you're out of class, when you're out of summer break, whatever, get to the rich side of town. There you go. Go to some of them alumni meetings. If you go to a good college, go get them some of them alumni. They got their money up. You know what I'm saying? I'm always getting like, you know, this charity, this alumni, this. No, you can go get you some alumni. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Go to alumni meetings, alumni socials, whatever, mixers, whatever. Okay. Go in your closet and in your drawers and throw away everything that makes you look bad and only wear things that make you look pretty. That's for you, not for him, but for you. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mhm. How do you find like-minded friends like you? You got to go where the money is. Most women that are in the rich areas, they like money. You understand? That's how they got there. They don't mess with nothing broke, baby. Gotta get to the rich areas and make friends. Go run your errands in the rich area. Like, go get your hair done. Go get your nails done in the rich area. Go shopping in the rich area. Go have a cocktail in the rich area. Go to happy hour in the rich area. You're gonna meet women. Okay. Join a gym and join the Pilates class or yoga class in the rich area. You're gonna meet women. They're all gonna like money. That's it. That's what they at. They're not gonna be dealing with no broke, dusty. You think they were gonna be dealing with dusties over there? No. What? Hey, what if a man calls you high maintenance? What we respond? Thank you. I'm glad you noticed. Are you able to handle high maintenance? That means is you broke. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's like you're very perceptive. Are you able to handle high maintenance women? No. See, own it. That's a compliment. Or you want to be low maintenance? Or if he calls you low maintenance, you would be offended. I don't want to be offended. High maintenance is a compliment, darling. You don't have the finances to go to the rich area. Okay, You start where you can, baby. You said get to the upper middle class. Yeah, get it's levels to it, baby. You gotta keep going until you make it. All right, where you trying to go? Get to the upper middle class at least. Then go from there. Sometimes you can find you a good contractor, a good dude who owns like a construction company at some of them places because they don't be liking to hang out with the bougie people either. They be driving trucks, hauling stuff. They got their little construction company, them blue collar entrepreneurs. They got money too. You go find some of them. They like hearty meals. So you can catch them at lunch at places that serve hearty food. All right. I'm serious. You see all them expensive trucks in the parking lot? Not like big giant like semis, but like them like 150s. Them like, them trucks that cost like 100 and something thousand. Oh, thank you, side eye, sprinkle, sprinkle. Look for them, girl. Them the ones you need to look for. Some of them trucks cost more than some of these cars out here. You don't even realize. So go for the contractors, blue collar, uh, entrepreneur business owners, people that own services. You get you some money over there. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you can't get to the rich side of town yet, that's where you go, girl. Places where they sell hearty food. Sit at the restaurant bar. Look for the expensive trucks in the parking lot. All right. Lunchtime and happy hours where they be over there. Yep. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If your boyfriend is willing to send you money on your birthday, does it mean he kind of like me for real? If he's willing to send it to you, girl, I'm not. No man is my boy. I don't know how old you are though, because like if y'all are in high school and college, y'all have fun. But if this is a grown, able-bodied man and y'all are out here paying taxes and stuff, girl, don't claim that man as your boyfriend unless he's paying bills. Let me ask y'all a question. Would a man claim you as his girlfriend or long-term girlfriend if you been rolling around on the mattress with him? For how long? Why are y'all claiming these men as your boyfriends and they ain't paying no bill? I'm just curious. How do I get him to approach me first? By looking good enough to get approached? Make a little eye contact and smile and let him do the rest. Don't go over there, don't talk to him. Let him know that it's okay to approach by giving him a little eye contact and a little smile. Look away. Maybe do it one more time. If he comes over, he comes over. If he don't want you. Right? Next. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What is your current stance on getting asked out for drinks? I'm hungry. Do you got food where these drinks are? I'm being straight to the blunt. I can't drink with no food. They have food at this place. That's the first thing I'm asking. I will ask you to dinner after that, right? Oh, I would love to go out for drinks. You have food at that place because I don't like drinking on an empty stomach. No, we're just going for drinks. Eat before, okay. Then be out on a whole nother date with a whole nother man. Free food Freddy, where you at? Then meet him for drinks, girl. You can have 2 dates in one night. Free food Freddy and get your drink on with what's his name? On a full stomach and you ain't even finna get drunk. You gonna waste all his good money? Oh, you sure got a high stamina? Or you sure got a high, what with it, tolerance? Yeah, I just ate. Order a bunch of drinks. He gonna wish he would have took you to dinner because it's gonna cost about the same. Oh, I gotta wake up early in the morning. I gotta go. I'm still sober. What? Husband went to Dubai with mistress. What should I do? Call your other one, girl. You don't have another? You don't have a side dude? You should go take his credit card and spend, girl. You should go take that card and buy whatever you want. Go to the dealership. Upgrade your vehicle. Upgrade your wardrobe. Take you and your friends on a trip. Do whatever you want. Call your side dude. If he can do it, so can you, girl. Go have fun. You got his money, right? Girl, go to Vegas or something. Someone said that's your roommate now. Yeah, girl. Go to Hawaii. Go to Bahamas. Where you want to go. Go have fun. Go spend his money up, girl. Go gamble it. Go gamble his money. And see if you can win, girl. It ain't yours. Okay. Why did women fight for equal rights? Because men always try to oppress those that are more dominant over them. Okay. Those that are more superior over you want to suppress. Why are you trying to suppress women when you know you came from one? It's only a matter of time. Why would a woman want equal rights when she's superior? If you don't want to get out there and do the work and bring it to us, and you're giving us a hard time about it, of course, we got to go get it ourselves and get it from them and him. Okay? Why do you want to be equal to a woman if you're supposedly superior? Of course, you need to ask yourself. All right. Supposedly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't get drunk on a date, baby. Just get his money. Mm-hmm. You said we treat women worse because they ask for what? They ask for quality. Well, obviously you're not quality, so if you can't deliver, they are automatically wasting their breath asking you. Right? Only thing you gotta pay a chick is attention. Okay, you must be young or broke. Or both. I'm not talking to y'all if y'all are under 25. If y'all are under 25, y'all supposed to be focused on getting y'all's money up. Okay. Y'all got time to get dust free too. Stop being dusty. Y'all got time. Ain't nobody trying to take your little call center Uber check. Okay. I'm talking about men that actually like pay taxes and stuff. You know what I mean? Like for real, for real. Some of these women are with grown, able-bodied men that's doing nothing for them. Some of y'all have daughters. Y'all aren't gonna want them with no dusties. I promise you. How to get more confident texting. Stop texting so much. Sprinkle, sprinkle. The less you text, the better. Use less words. Use less words. More innuendo. And double meaning phrases. Stay a mystery. Keep them wanting more. Stop doing too much. Stop texting all that. No. You already headed down the wrong path. All right. Keep it short. Keep them wanting more. Keep them wanting to meet you in person and talk, or talking on the phone for like 2 minutes and then end the conversation before he does. Always leave them wanting more. Your confidence should just come through naturally within a couple of words, and that's it. The less you type, the more confident you seem. Okay? The more you over-explain, the less powerful and confident you seem. When you over-explain yourself, when you're doing too much, when you're talking too much, nope. Okay? Thank you, man. You said my perfume is amazing. You just bought a few weeks ago, staying dust-free. I appreciate you, girl. Yes. Love potion number 7. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate y'all getting that. Y'all are so sweet. Okay. Anyway, let me see if I can find the link for y'all. Dang, where is it? Yeah. All right. Copy. Why do y'all keep wanting to go backwards? You don't learn nothing back. You just look good, post up. They come back, re-entry fee. Period. And stop being over emotional. Go with the money. Go for the money only. Stop looking too deep into it. Love potion number 7. It smells like vanilla, praline, coffee, tonka bean, ginger, cinnamon, white floral, and candy and musk. So it has like that skin smell that makes people want to like cuddle with you. I like that. All right. Put it in your carts. I linked it right there. Or over there where the comments are. It's also linked in the description. Should be like the first or second link. Yeah. You don't text a lot of words. They call you dry. I said you got to use double words with double meanings, phrases with double meanings. Like when they say, hi, how are you? It's like, doing so much better now. Very few words, still alluring and enticing. Do you understand? Y'all need to get some personalities, but say less. Mm-hmm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. The less you say, your words need to mean more. They need to have more impact if you're going to say less. That means you need to sit down and think about what you're going to say, and you need to get good at it. So what did you do today? I did so much today, including, and then name something interesting. That way he has all these questions to ask you. Now, he looks like the pygmy show. I did so much today. But the best thing I did today was, and then name something interesting. But the best thing I did all day was get into a hot bubble bath. Then he gonna start thinking dirty. Then you hit him with the money. Then you ask him for something. Then you start talking about Aunt Ethel. All right. He starts like he's gonna start perking up. He's gonna start seeing the little 3 dots go real fast. On the phone when they start texting. Like right after. He ain't gonna wait no 30 seconds, 32 seconds to text you back. He like, see, you say less, but you say a lot at the same time. When you learn how to do that, you got it. Be sitting up there having a regular conversation like these are people off the street. No, got to get their money. Okay, you got to have goals. You got to keep them wanting more. That's how you get them to chase. Tell them stuff they ain't heard before. Well, where are you? Oh, I'm at home with my legs wrapped around this pillow. What? Yeah, I really need a massage. I'm trying to like, stretch, get my back right. It's from walking in those high heels all day. I mean, they make your legs look so good. But dang, I get home, I just want to grab my pillow and just wrap my legs and like, huh? Yeah, maybe I think maybe I should stop wearing the heels so much. But I just like them so much. I'm addicted to buying heels. Lie. You should see the pair I have on my wish list. They look so good. They are so sexy. Oh my gosh. Send them to me. Okay. Oh, thank you, Wanda. Miss Wanda gave me Miss Wanda and Miss BPW. Let me see what y'all talk about because I didn't get that message. I hope y'all are still here. They might be gone. Wanda says awesome. Thank you, girl. BPW says for love, platform, and fellow Pisces. Thank you, girl. Sorry. Got those late. Thank you, ma'am. We don't have Cash App, Venmo in Canada. The only way to send re-entry fee is e-transfers, PayPal, then PayPal. Would reveal government. Start a business. You can put your PayPal under your business name. They ain't sending invoices. Like do a little bit, like get your little Etsy shop or something. Also offer consultation services. You know what I mean? As your business, and then open a business PayPal, name it whatever you want to name it. So you do consultations, and you literally doing consultations. You sitting over there texting that fool. Some of y'all are their therapists. Y'all don't even realize. Set your business PayPal up, ma'am. Put it under a business name. They will never know your name. You could name it something cute. All right. You said Western Union sent invoice with note to them. Okay. Or direct deposit with bank account. All right. Or cash works fine. Sprinkle. Make a new PayPal account. Yep. With a business name. Sprinkle. All right. How do you know if a man is stingy? If he ain't spending no money? But anyway, I gotta go, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Sprinkle. I try to come back on. Maybe I'll come back on during the evenings this week because I do have stuff I'm doing during the day. But I will definitely try to come back on if I'm not on in the daytime. Check for the evenings. All right. I'll see y'all later. Thank y'all, everybody. I appreciate y'all. Remember, don't do too much. Sprinkle.